Hello everyone, welcome to a lovely early morning live stream. My name is Pixelrose. Hope you're all having a fantastic day out there. We've got a few people already hanging out in the chat. I figure it's going to be a different crowd to my usual stream crowd because we're starting at a different time. But it's kind of nice. Nice to be doing this early in the morning. Some porridge with a cup of sounds awesome. Hello Manas, hello Lysa, hello Chadwin. Michael was hanging out in the chat earlier, not sure if he's still here. Hello Zach Kitten, RKE. We've got a few people hanging out in here. And it's my birthday. Ayo! 30 years old, can't believe it. It's a little bit ridiculous. So, hello from the Philippines. Good morning, Philippines. Or, not sure exactly what time of day it is there for you, but hello anyway. How long am I planning on doing this for? I have no idea, to be honest, but probably not super long. The main reason being I have some other stuff I want to get done today, and I actually didn't plan on streaming or doing anything YouTube related today at all, but then I figured it's my birthday. I may as well just do what I want. And so, yeah, so I kind of wanted to stream today, and also there is a chance that the Minecraft 1.12 pre-release 3 will drop later, so if that happens, we'll be the first on it, and also, if it happens, then Illusioners might be in the game, so it might add another level of difficulty. I'm pretty sure Dinnerbone has mentioned that the resistance bug for this challenge will also be fixed, so we will need to get a resistance beacon or a notch apple in order to complete the advancement if pre-release 3 happens. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's get into Minecraft once OBS decides to actually capture it. There it is. Hello. Hello, good morning, Kane83. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Greetings from Tampa. Hello, Florida. How is Florida this morning? It's probably very early in the morning for you, so thank you for showing up. Much appreciated. And thank you, Sarab, for the birthday wishes as well. So we're going to get back into it. When we last left our intrepid adventurer, I was in the end. Searching for shulkers, and we found them, and one of them is in a boat. And that's about as far as we got. So we're going to continue getting this guy and any of the other captured shulkers we can over to the central island in the end. Greetings from 12 miles away. Yeah, exactly. There's people from all over the world in the stream right now, and I could not be happier to have such a global group of friends. It's really awesome to have all you guys here. Thank you so much for showing up as always and supporting your friendly neighborhood YouTube. So we need to get this guy over to, what I'm planning on doing is getting him over to like basically a neutral Z coordinate first. So heading for Z0, you can see that number counting down next to the webcam. It's on 212, 211, 210. We need that to be 0, and then we need to try and get as close to the central island as possible, and then we're going to bridge over from there, and it's probably going to be about 2,000 blocks. So we're going to have to mine a little bit of endstone on the way, and let's face it, this is going to be a bit of a tedious task, but I wanted to do it on stream with you guys because I need the company when I'm doing stuff like this. Look at the Enderman watching me go past, being like, what the heck is he doing? So yeah, we need to go about 170 blocks this way still, and there's places we'll be able to do that with the land, because the elevation of the end is going to be helpful in some areas. If you look at this, yeah, it's there are a couple of mountains here and there. There are a couple of places that we could potentially just use the land and not have to make this bridge, but this bridge is at Y64, which is going to be the best possible angle to come out the central island from. So let's see. Bridging diagonally might work, but it will also take a lot more blocks than just bridging this way. And then, yeah, I kind of want to have a straight shot because there is a slight chance that we might fall into the void. And I want to avoid that at all costs because we're in a hardcore world and it disappears if we die. And yes, I've made backups and everything, but I don't want to, like, have a checkpoint system here. I do want to make sure we're doing this legit, like the hardcore way. So, yeah, I've kind of given myself a heck of a task here, but I figure it might be worthwhile. Oh, thank you so much for the Super Chat donation, $5 from Rocky Avalon. Happy birthday, pretend this is a birthday card. Much appreciated, buddy. I will buy myself something nice and say it was from you. Great to have you on the stream. Hello, Ilya Kostik. And Foxy Monoxide, thank you for the birthday wishes also. Very much appreciated. There's now a contest happening in the chat about who is closest to my location. I think Kane wins, unless my wife was in the chat, but she's in the bedroom right now, so she's not probably not tuned into the stream. She can probably hear me from the other room. This Enderman is clearly intending on helping me build this bridge, which I appreciate, but if you would get out of the way, sir, that would be very kind of you. Combobulator man, you can finally watch. Whose birthday? My birthday, Marvin. My birthday. So yeah, we we have a little birthday stream going on. It's a little bit earlier than my usual time, but we still have 34 people watching. Oh my gosh, Dinnerbone, hello, you freaking legend. What? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, buddy. That's incredible. 300 Swedish krona. Oh, birthday pizza. I'm actually going out for dinner tonight, so you've essentially just bought my birthday dinner. Oh my freaking gosh, that's incredible. Zloy is hanging out. Hello, Suncat as well. So, our friend the shulker is in a boat and coming back from the end with us. What the heck? Dinnerbone, thank you so much for turning up to another stream, buddy. Has anybody done this yet, by the way? Am I still going to be the first one to do it if we complete this? Because I've been keeping track of his Twitter, and I don't think anybody out there has done this yet. I figured they would probably tweet at you if they did, but oh my gosh. Yeah, candles on the pizza, for sure. That's pretty awesome, man. Oh, wow. Oh, that's freaking incredible. Be the first, as far as I know. Some people claim to do it in creative. Yeah, like the hardcore hearts in the in the GUI down there is probably going to be the greatest sign of having actually completed this legit. I need to do something with these 66 levels as well, man. Like, I want to get back to the Overworld and enchant another pickaxe, because we are getting dangerously low for the fortune efficiency. We only have 370 something durability left, so I might even have to find myself an end gateway and come back for this guy. Look at these chorus fruits getting in the way. But yeah, it'd be really cool to be the first person to do this. I kind of want to do it regardless, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that interested in being the first, but claiming I can do the first is definitely going to be like a fun a fun little Easter egg to have, I guess. So yeah, we're trying to get to 0 on the Z coordinate right now, which is not going to take too much longer, because we are around 70 in terms of the bridge, and then we just have to make it home. Congrats on my 30th birthday. Thank you, Martin. Great to have you on board for the stream. Oh, we're floating a little bit here. The problem with the shulkers is if they get off of the little blocks that they're on, if they have any kind of clearance underneath them, they will shoot from below themselves whilst they're in these boats. So you just got to be a little bit careful that you don't get hit with too much levitation or get too overwhelmed by it and bridge out over the void, because that's going to be a problem. But as long as a block is below them, they can't shoot you while they're in the boat, which makes them perfect for transporting like this. The wither skeleton is going to be the hard one, but I reckon either enough regen potions or a decent amount of, like, decent amount of luring them through the end. Yeah, we're gonna have a great time. Pix is old, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Look at my grizzled, gnarled old man beard. So we're at about... Yeah, we're coming up to 0. I think the 0 coordinate is actually going to be in the middle of that that gap between these two islands. But then as long as we're roughly... Because the end island is probably a decent distance across, right? It's probably like 100 blocks or so. I think even the distance between the pillars is like 80, so you're probably talking like an error margin of about 160, if it's about twice the length. So we could almost, actually... I kind of want to... let's turn us around if I can... turning on a dime right here. Back up, back up. I love having a shulker box in a boat, by the way. It makes it look like you've got this little like boat storage box or something. It's kind of cute. But yeah, maybe if we go back this way and we aim for that island over there instead. I feel like I've undone a little bit of work here, but we'll just get closer in terms of the X coordinate that way. Yeah, the wither is more dangerous, and farming for skulls is going to take even longer. So we have to kill 2 withers anyway if we're going to do this with resistance. So yeah, we'll get ourselves a couple of beacons, but then that's probably going to be it for the actual Wither boss. I think getting a regular Wither skeleton is going to make the most sense. I mean, obviously you have the advantage that the Wither can be spawned anywhere, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of potential for things to go wrong if we actually spawn the Wither boss. It'd be nice to have a bit of storage in boats, perhaps a slot for shulker boxes. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, but then again, I don't think people use boats for that kind of thing frequently enough, you know? You can already have, like, llamas and things like that, and you can have animals in boats, so if you get a llama in a boat, fill that with shulker boxes, you basically got the same thing. Isn't Dinnerbone supposed to be working? Well, I don't know, sometimes stuff like this can be counted as work, it depends. You can say he's on his lunch break. Can you have both haste and resistance in the same beacon? Yeah, you need one full beacon, but then if you have two separate beacons, it's a lot less iron to mine. I'm thinking about this kind of conservatively. Like, I think you can have... I think resistance can be a tier 1, can it? Or maybe it has to be like a later tier, I don't know. Yeah, okay, we can continue bridging over this way. I'm just going to go back and bring the shulker fella along here. As long as we can take this little corner. I might widen the corners out just by 1 block for the sake of ease. Alright, beep, 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 beep. There we go, okay, cool. We're taking the corners pretty easily. I love how amusing this looks, by the way. This just looks so funny. I'll be lurking soon, just wanted to say hi. Awesome, man. Thank you very much for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Your support has been phenomenal from the get-go. We've got 43 people in here, which I was not expecting. I was expecting this to be a pretty small crowd, given that it's not my usual time that I've been streaming this challenge, but it's really awesome to have you guys here. Thank you so much. You are making my birthday really cool. Hey Trent, thank you for stopping by. Glad you like the channel, buddy. Hope you feel like sticking around for a stream this morning, or this afternoon, whatever it happens to be for you. There are guys mowing the grass outside of my house right now, and it's probably not going to turn up on the microphone, but there's this low-level like hum in the background that is a little bit distracting for me. I'm absolutely terrified that I'm going to like let go of the shift key in a second and fall into the void. It's it's a little bit terrible. I'll get some music on in a minute as well, but we have other things to worry about right now, namely not dying. I should really get some chorus fruit or some ender pearls on my hotbar just in case something like that happens, but you know what, we'll risk it for a biscuit. It's Norway's National Day today, awesome. I share a birthday with Norway's National Day, that's good to know. You actually have the very same hum right now. Yeah, it seems to be the season when everybody wants to come out and cut the grass, so... yeah, there we go. Right, let's get some music on real fast. I'm going to pause the game and pull up some playlists right here. What do we got? Let's put Division music on again, because that's the usual. Probably bring the volume down a little bit. Cool, let's do this. Chorus fruit would be safer as it would move you back to the bridge. Yeah, that's probably a good shout. So, yeah, we're going to keep bridging over. Hello. I need to be careful about how many blocks I place, because I don't have enough durability left on either of my diamond pickaxes to make that many mistakes. So yeah, we're almost on a level with this little platform here, which means we can probably just complete this little section here and then not worry too much about using too much end stone. So from here it looks like we can at least get over to that platform and then the subsequent island. Currently almost 3 AM, won't be around for long. No worries, Berlin River. Have yourself a fantastic sleep, and I don't think I'll be here when you get up again, but I might be. I don't know how this is going to work at this point. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Hungarian Banan. Sorry I am not looking at the chat too much right now, but I'm on a one-wide bridge over the void. It's a little bit difficult to focus on these things at once. Will I swap before the first one breaks? I don't know. I'm not sure if I really need to. And still the shulker is managing to give us the levitation effect, which is pretty funny. Oh gosh, yeah, need to course correct every now and again. It's basically impossible to go in a straight line like this. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm going to get my chorus fruit out just in case. Azuma's in the chat. Hello, mate. How are you? We're getting a shulker back from the end right now. This is full-on derpage right here. Oh my gosh, this is freaking ludicrous. How you doing, X? You good? We're having a crack at the Dinnerbone How Do We Get Here advancement challenge. This is stream number 4 of the series so far, because, gosh, it would have to be like a 24-hour stream to get this done in one go. Oh my days. He turns up just as we go over the void. Yeah, nice timing there. Nice timing. Dude, thank you so much for turning up. It's a fantastic birthday right now. We're having so much fun right here, even though this is probably the most tedious thing I could possibly do in Minecraft right now. It's going to be electric. I'm looking forward to it. Nothing will go wrong. Yeah, exactly. That's my thinking right now. That is absolutely my thinking right now. I also need to adjust the lighting in here a little bit. Let me turn this lamp on and see if that makes any difference. There we go. Okay, you can see my face a little bit better. The light behind me is kind of distracting a little bit, but there we go. A fan! Everyone's like, oh my god, the fans! Shout out to Azuma Void. Hearts in the chat for Azuma, everybody. 200 likes and he'll put a pumpkin on his head. Don't even. Oh my gosh. Right, okay, we're on this island. Good, good. So that's a little bit extra distance covered. We'll bring our friend along with us. We have a couple of extra shulkers in boats back at the end city, so if we need to row a couple more friends over this way, then we will. The main problem is going to be bridging out over the void between these islands and the central island, and then the Enderman standing on it and potentially trying to knock us off. I have actually pushed a few off with a boat before, and it's possible. As long as you don't look too closely at them, it should be possible. But oh my days, it's a little bit ridiculous. We have almost 60 people in the chat right now. This is insane. Thank you so much to anyone who's been tweeting out links to the stream, getting people in here. Oh, it's an awesome birthday already. Thank you, Commander Moose, for the birthday wishes. Thank you guys for all the hearts in the chat for Azuma Void. Use lower half slabs. Oh gosh, yeah, like I can't I can't even think about using like more dangerous materials right now. It's a worry. We're also going to have to go back to the Overworld in order to get ourselves a piston at some point, because I will need myself a piston to move the shulker around, and so we'll need to leave the end and come back. Oh gosh, I nearly dropped the shulker box then. That would have been a mistake, wouldn't it? What can we get rid of here? Let's get rid of the purple stairs. Don't really need those. What are the coordinates? We are at 2,000 and roughly minus 110 right now. So yeah, we have a long way to go. Let me get rid of the webcam real quick so I can show you guys. That's the coordinates right now. So 2144 or Y64. So we should hit the central island roughly on the edge, and then we can make our way back from there. But oh gosh, it's going to be a challenge. The shulker is going crazy behind me right now, and we kind of need to... Yeah, we've got to run out here. This is a... It's a really scary feeling right now, because this is the biggest section of void I'd have to bridge over so far. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Manus and Danny Jordan. Can't bring a shulker with you using a light tray. Yeah, I know, like, we can't do the Tango and Zedaf method. I don't think shulkers can be led, so... Hang on, let me change the music up here for a second. There we go. There's one track on there that I'm like, this is the weird a cappella Balkan singing stuff that, you know, isn't necessarily stream vibes. Yeah, 2,000 blocks. I've mined basically an entire shulker box of endstone, which I'm bringing with me, and we'll probably have to do a little bit more mining before we make that final bridge. But I've got a comfortable stream crowd that can keep me company. Can't use portals to get to the island. You can't, well, you can probably get a shulker through the end gateway, but I have no idea how, and yeah, I have no idea where the shulker would end up once it got to the central island. I think Tango and Impulse have done that on a recent stream, but the technicalities of it escape me, and this is the method I know anyway. KTMH96, the Dinnerbone challenge is a command. If you do !challenge in the chat, it will tell you. But basically you have to get all of the status effects in Minecraft in one go, which isn't just potion effects, it's also beacon effects and hostile mob effects. So you have to have stuff like levitation from a shulker, which is why we're taking a shulker back from the end to the overworld right now. You need to get wither, so we either need to spawn a wither boss or have a wither skeleton attack us. Blindness is going to be part of it once you can naturally have illusioners in the overworld, but I don't think they are in this pre-release, and I'm not sure if Dinnerbone is still lurking. Maybe he can confirm for us if they are in pre-3, because I was planning on updating to the pre-release 3 when it came out, but I don't know, I might hedge my bets if illusioners can spawn naturally, because that blindness effect and having to find a woodland mansion and everything, that's so much more of a challenge. Can use water as a safety fall, just keep the source block on the path flowing down just in case you fall. Yeah, it'd be a lot of extra blocks to actually make this like a water channel, but the Enderman might avoid it if that was the case. I just have to make sure I don't ride my boat off into the void. So yeah, I don't really want to risk that. Illusioners won't be in 1.12. Okay, good to know. Alright, so eventually it will include blindness, but it's not a prerequisite for this challenge. That's good, that's good. Because yeah, that would be a whole extra, like, 3 or 4 streams trying to find a woodland mansion, get myself a cartographer and get the map and everything. People have been helping me out with the coords on some of these things, but I feel like that's a little bit cheaty. Like, aside from the stronghold, which would just take a while to find, and we were kind of deep in the grind at that point, I feel like I should probably do the rest of this stuff legit. I kind of know where an ocean monument is. So yeah, the Illusioner is planned for a future release, but we don't need to worry about that now. So blindness, not necessary, but resistance will be. Apparently it was patched into the pre-release 3, so once we update, we will require resistance as well, so we'll need a notch apple or a resistance effect on the beacon. Dinnerbone and Azuma in the house. I am so privileged right now. So happy to have you guys in here. Any single twitch of the mouse could just send me hurtling into the void at this point, and I'm so scared by that prospect. You have no idea. I'm focusing so hard just on keeping the mouse straight. Oh, it's crazy. Alright, let's bring our friend over to the next island while we can. Hello. Could probably even pick up these stairs. Like, I'm a sucker for picking up wasted blocks. Like, whenever I just see a block lying on the ground, I have to go and pick it up. Like, if I drop something off a build, I'm the worst for that. I have to go after it. It's kind of OCD almost. And yeah, I'm getting like really twitchy with this. Oh, and he's just giving me levitation. Can I have challenge, please? Let's keep on the straight and narrow if we can. Yeah, making this 2 blocks wide would be like so much more comfortable, but it would also be twice as many blocks. It's just like that slight zigzag going on. I can't deal with it. Like, once we're over the other island, I'll be happier, but can't do a proper, like, course correction here. Can't go in one solid direction or the other. What's my time in stats menu right now? It's a while. It's nearly a full day because I spent a lot of time AFK fishing so I could get some decent enchantments. We didn't do that on stream, and I mainly did it so I could get Feather Falling 4 on the boots, and I ended up getting them from an enchantment table anyway, but the AFK fishing farm really helped with XP, so... Zyflatopus? Zyflaplatypus? Sure, go for it. Welcome to the stream. Great to have you on board. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Pixels. You are 1 in a million. The shulker is for levitation effect, Moritz. The idea is that we have basically all the possible effects we can get at once on a Minecraft character, which includes wither, levitation, and mining fatigue. So we need to have an Elder Guardian, a Wither Skeleton, or the Wither, and a Shulker in the same place at the same time. Yeah, 1200 fish core, yeah. Yeah, 1200 fish core. Where is the... there we go. I've tuned a note block 106,000 times because of the note block thing in Panda's farm. So, yeah, that's more than a little bit ridiculous. That is a lot of fish, yes. I have basically an infinite supply of food back at my quote-unquote base. Jeffy Jeff, thank you for joining us. Welcome along. Great to see you. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Norbertus has also joined us. Thank you also for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. We have 50 likes for a dance. I think so. What are we at right now? I don't have the like section open. Hang on. It doesn't tell me on the YouTube dashboard how many likes we have. I have to actually go to the stream page and find out. We're on 29 right now. Yeah, get that to 50 and we'll have a dance for the character in Minecraft, if not me, because I'm a little bit wary of taking my hands off the keyboard right now. Let's continue the bridge. Wish you had a supply of breakfast right now, let alone infinite. Yeah, I've had my grapefruit for this morning, so I'm pretty well set up, I think. We're at 30 likes. 38! Oh my gosh! It's growing by the second, and I kind of don't want to take my eyes off what I'm doing right now because we have another massive bridge to make over to these islands here. And still climbing! It's still going up! Everyone's just counting them off in the chat. Am I going to eat Minecraft cake for my birthday? That's actually a good suggestion, Norbertus, because we could make a cake, and that's probably an advancement right now, right? Because it's probably not in husbandry. Where the cake at? Adventure? Do we have an adventure cake? It's probably in here somewhere. Anyway, we need to get the cake on the go for sure. I love the new advancements thing. There's just so much interesting stuff in here now. I love bringing the ghast back to the overworld and then killing it. That's such a cool idea. Because it really presents a technical challenge to players, which the regular old achievements kind of didn't, you know? So like getting all the advancements in a world, even without the hidden ones, is going to be a lot of fun for people. Ain't no cake? Really? Oh, that's a shame. Well, we'll call it achievement got anyway if we make ourselves a cake. I think it's going to be a good thing to do as a birthday treat. I have a farmer, so I could just buy a cake off of him if we don't get an advancement for actually making one. But I definitely have cake in my my recipe book in here. Where it at? I guess I only have the 2x2 recipes right now. Is cake needed for the eat everything advancement? I assume so, yeah. We are still hanging out at 42 likes right now, and if everybody watching has liked the stream, then we would have 50. So get your thumbs out, guys. There's new textures for cakes? Really? That's awesome. I need some more tea, I think. Alright, let's keep this going. We are 1900 blocks from spawn. Got a full tank of gas, it's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Lazy Town memes are the best memes. We are number 1. 47 likes, awesome. Advancements are more detailed. Yeah, totally. Like, I really like that about them. And they've got little jokes in them and stuff as well. It's super fun. Save your puns for writing the recap. Oh, don't worry. He has a bottomless well of puns. Thank you, NH7, for the birthday wishes. the Michael Rosen memes. One of my favourite poems that I ever read was a Michael Rosen poem, and it was on the wall of my library in school, like back in junior school, and I can still remember it off by heart because it is very, very short. And it says, it's something like, when people ask me what's your name, I say it's Michael Rosen. Rosen, R-O-S-E-N, with a silent Q, as in rhubarb, and they say that's not very funny. I love that poem so much. It's short and sweet. It's funny. It's got all the awkwardness of being like a child trying to make jokes. I don't know. It's the best. I really like Michael Rosen. He seems like a really interesting guy. Was children's laureate for a while. The piano tinkle and the music made me think I just found a clue in LA Noire. Yeah, that's kind of similar, isn't it? That little da-da-da, and you kind of, with the finger, let me look at this, let me look at that. Turning stuff over. What are we doing? We are getting a shulker back from the end right now, and thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Jonathan Spindler. Thank you for turning up to the stream, much appreciated. Could make an iron pick to conserve the diamond ones. Yeah, I've got some iron in here. I could make a gold pick if I wanted to. But why would you do that? I almost feel like having a full set of gold armor should be an achievement like the, an advancement like the one where you have to completely use up a diamond hoe. It should be like, yeah, you're covered in gold, but what are you doing? 50 likes! We have 51 likes and 1 dislike. Awesome. I'm going to hop down here and we can do a safety dance in the end right here. Thank you guys so much for 50 likes on the stream so far. Let's keep the likes coming. In the meantime, doing a Minecraft dance in the end. I don't know what this music is. I'm always just like Awesome. I don't think I looked at any Enderman during that. Can I get into the boat from here? Because that would be awesome if I could. Yay! There we go. We're back up. Don't even need to pillar up with the blocks. Block conservation for the win. Show us those British moves. They're very Minecraft moves. I feel like I'm about as good a dancer as my Minecraft character is, let's be real. You can dance if you wanna, you can leave your friends behind. Do we dance in real life? Oh, dance in real life is going to have a little bit, a few more likes than that. We danced in real life at 200 likes on my first stream, so get me to 200 and then we will talk. Levitation does not affect you in a boat, that is true. Alright, so, where are we at right now? 1750. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. It's going to be a long journey, but I'm glad to have all you guys on board with me. Okay, we're going to have to get some more endstone out in just a second. I'm absolutely terrified of an enderman, like, knocking me off this bridge right now. But if we build this out, like, one little stretch at a time, then endermen aren't going to spawn within the radius of this bridge, hopefully, so we might have to just do this like a few blocks at a time once we actually get to bridging out, so we don't have to push past all the endermen on the way home. If we have to bring more than one shulker back from this, then yes, we're absolutely going to have to make more than one we're going to have to make more than one trip and push some endermen off, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, as it were. It's so scary getting out of the boat every time as well, like I'm freaking out right now. That's about 28 stacks, yes, which is why I have an entire shulker box worth of endstone, although I'm getting through it at quite a rate, but there's obviously plenty of endstone around that we can still mine. My left hand is getting so sweaty from holding down the shift key, it's horrible. Which is why we have chorus fruit on the bar, because we might need to teleport in an emergency. The panic teleports are real. Never leave the boat. If only I could place blocks whilst doing that, it would be pretty incredible. Okay, we'll probably take out a little bit more. That's the wrong shulker box. We need to take out a little bit more end stone from the bank. Yeah, we're like halfway through this already. But to be fair, we have travelled quite a distance. Why don't I play Roblox? Because Minecraft is my life. I don't really have time for any other games right now. Like, I was playing a few other little indie games and things like that, but when I got back into Minecraft in a big way, I've kind of cancelled everything else that I've been playing. Like, I really want to continue Fez at some point. I think that's a really cool game. I made 4 or 5 episodes of that, I think, and then I got back into Minecraft so hard that I needed to kind of devote all my time to it. And I don't regret that in the slightest, because Minecraft is still an amazing game. But yeah, I played some games that were basically that came out of Roblox. Like I played stuff like Unturned and everything, which I know started off as a like a Roblox game mode, or it was created in Roblox as like a game engine. Got 20 minutes, be entertaining. You missed the dance, Lena. But yeah, we've the only entertainment we've got right now is bringing this guy back from the end city. And gosh, look at that path behind us. See how far we've come. See how far we have left to go. There's not really going to be a great deal of entertaining stuff about this, other than just the chat we're having right now. Do I get anything for my birthday yet? My parents got me a gift card, which is very kind of them. Going to find some stuff to spend that on. I'm not sure what yet, but yeah, it's valid in a bunch of different places, so I might just buy something off of Amazon, or if I can take it to a bookshop and buy some good books. What's the plan for using the shulker? Basically get it in a boat over to an ocean monument, and then that way I can get levitation and mining fatigue at the same time. Thank you, Zloy, for moderating the chat as well. Much appreciated. Even though I know I should be working on my notes for the Hermitcraft recap right now. The urgency of this challenge, and the fact that it's my birthday and I want to do something a little bit fun for you guys. Hello, Pimpinella Plays. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good Wednesday. Yes, we reached 52 likes. We are one dance into the stream so far. Is hunger from cave spider or husk included? I'm not sure cave spiders give you hunger. I'm pretty sure they just give you poison. But yeah, I'm going to eat some rotten flesh at some point. Nausea from a pufferfish is also included, so that's basically the last thing we have to do. Because I'm not sure how long the nausea effect lasts, but it's probably one of the shorter ones. Between that, levitation, and wither, I think are the shortest effects, because you can't, like, boost them with potions or have them refresh with a beacon. So I think about here, give or take that island over there, is going to be the point at which we actually have to start bridging to the central island. So we're going to have to harvest a bit more endstone from around here, which is going to mean crafting a couple more pickaxes, I think. Try filling in the water above the sea monument with sand. Why? Why would I do that? That would just take so much longer for basically no reason. The whole point is just to get mining fatigue. Like, I don't need to take the ocean monument. In fact, it's better if I don't, because I want the Elder Guardians to be alive. How high do you think the chances of dying during all the effects? I mean, virtually nil if you consider that one of the effects is regeneration. Oh, and spectral arrows are a thing as well, yeah, so we have to get glowing. That's going to be fun. Nausea lasts 15 seconds. Yeah, I'll need to make like a spreadsheet of everything and like figure out like a... We're going to need a flowchart, guys. We've got to get organised with this stuff because, yeah, we're definitely going to have to figure out what effects need to be applied in which order and so forth. You know, if we bridge over to one of those islands, it's actually going to help us because that's closer to the neutral Z coordinate we want. So I'm kind of thinking we should probably head over there. Or maybe over there, I'm not sure. But we just need to use the ordinary landmass as much as possible. But I'm probably going to have to mine out some more of this endstone. So let's get started on that now, shall we? What am I trying to do? We're trying to complete Dinnerbone's latest incredible challenge. $2 donation from Danny Jordan. Thank you so much, fella. No message, but I really appreciate it. Yeah, the challenge is to obtain all the status effects in Minecraft 1.12 at the same time. And it gets you a hidden advancement called How Did We Get Here? Just broke the diamond pickaxe, so we need to get ourselves a couple more, probably iron ones at this point. I have a few more diamonds in a shulker box, but I don't think I have enough for a pickaxe. So let's just burn through these iron pickaxes, which each have, yeah, like 250 durability. We can get another 1,000 blocks. That's pretty good. You the man, Danny. Hearts for Danny in the chat, everyone. Don't forget the milk. Well, the milk is just going to turn off all of the status effects after that, so... Really love the Hermitcraft recap. Thank you, Jonathan. We really appreciate you tuning in to the Hermitcraft recap. Did I see that the NHO spreadsheet you emailed? No, I didn't. It's going to donate, but it doesn't have PayPal or another transaction service you use. Doesn't it not use PayPal? I thought it used PayPal. No worries. Anyway, donations are never required, always appreciated, but my content is always going to be free to you guys, of course, so you don't got to worry about that. Pufferfish gives poison 4. Yeah, we'll have regeneration 2 and a beacon for resistance. I think we should be okay, but yeah, poison 4 has got to be pretty harsh. You also can't die from poison effects. They only take you down to half a heart, so hopefully we'll be able to burn through it. But the pufferfish is basically going to be the last thing we eat, I think. Because you can do that whilst you're in the air. Like, getting hit by the wither, getting hit by the shulker, that's going to be the difficult stuff. You do need glowing, yeah, so you do have to shoot yourself with a spectral arrow. But all of the potions I drink will hopefully have durations of like 4 or 5 minutes. Just doing all of this stuff in the right order is going to be tricky. It might need a little bit of practice. I might need to test it out in a creative world just to make sure I have the timing down. I suppose you can die from wither and poison, yeah, so that's a concern. But even if you die afterwards, like, it would be a heck of a way to go out in a hardcore world, getting all of these advancements and stuff. So having a bucket of milk on you would probably be advisable just in case, just so you can, like, so you can reset if you, for whatever reason, don't manage to do it right. But yeah, I'm planning on using Regeneration 2 to counteract the effects of wither and poison, so hopefully that will be okay. Don't think it will counter poison 4, but then again, if we have the full full food, if we eat like a golden apple or something that gives us really good saturation, then hopefully we'll be able to keep healing naturally, and that plus the regen 2 effect will help. Plus we can also drink an instant health potion if we need it. It's not required for the effects or anything, but if I get the hidden advancement, will I continue to get the other advancements in this world? I might try. It might be really cool to be the first person to get all the advancements in hardcore. Problem with that is I don't know if I'm going to die getting this advancement. So if I do, then obviously, like, the world is dead. Accidentally drink it too early. Back up the world before you do it. Yeah, I suppose that's a good point. Like, I don't want to necessarily give myself checkpoints. I've said before that I kind of want this to be a legit hardcore world, but yeah, if we get to the point where we have everything assembled and then just by some freak accident something doesn't work, I'm almost kind of tempted to have a world reload. Also have resistance from the beacon. Yeah, I don't know how much resistance counteracts poison effects and stuff, but hopefully it will. Hey, Thomas Baker, thank you for joining us. Welcome along. Great to have you here. Denator has joined us as well. I think you were probably in the chat a little bit earlier, but I didn't spot you. If you die whilst getting the effects, will I start over? Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know at this point if something kills me, like if we fell into the void here, or if something happened later on, if I died by like I was trying to like kidnap a wither skeleton or something. I don't know if I would continue or if I would just kind of give up, because there's so much time has gone into this. It'd take another basically 24 hours to get back to the point where we are right now. I really don't want to die. I really wish I had an enchanting table to actually deal with this. This is a little ridiculous. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Denator. The Endermen are like, why are you taking everything? I'm like, it's payback, guys, for the stuff you take from the overworld. So yeah, I'm thinking what we need to do is bridge out over there and then go to the island on the left. Have 66 levels, might as well use them. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame I didn't bring the enchanting setup stuff with me. Like, I really should have thought about bringing an ender chest with my enchanting setup and stuff in, but I was so keen just to use the Eyes of Ender for getting to the end in the first place that I didn't think of making an ender chest. Watching all the way from Straya. Throw a shrimp on the bar before me, Trent. All the stereotypes. Bring them out right now. Do I think I can make a server one day? I already have a server, but it's a server for my patrons. If you head over to patreon.com/pixelriffs, you guys can see the rewards over there. But yeah, I understand that's not for everyone. Not everyone can donate money and stuff. I would make a public server if I had the resources, but let's face it, that takes a lot of money to maintain, and setting it up in the first place would be crazy. You have to have a good network of people around you to be able to do stuff like that, to make it like a self-sustaining business. And I don't really have the business acumen to deal with that right now. Plus, I don't think that many people would end up playing on it, because my channel is still very small in comparison to someone like Grian or the guys at Hypixel. No stereotypes about weed, please. The stereotypes about weed everywhere, though, so that's not exactly specifically a Dutch thing. When I went to Amsterdam for the first time, well, not for the first time, but for the first time as an adult, when I was aware of such things, I learned the difference between a coffee shop and a cafe. Not by accident. I did read it in like basically a tour guide book, but yeah, that was really interesting to me, the fact that there are places called coffee shops, but they are for something else. They're not exactly just for coffee, you know? And yes, today's goal is to have a freaking awesome birthday. I changed that before the stream started. I figured I didn't know exactly what we were going to be able to accomplish on this stream. Like, today's goal is probably still to get this shulker back from the end into the overworld, but we also need to have ourselves a good time at doing it. Pixel Riffs for 1 million subs. If only, guys, if only. The megapixel is a dream, but it may yet be achieved. You guys can help me out with that if you want to share out links to the stream or my channel. Get people through the door, get people to subscribe. It would be much appreciated. Coffee shops must be confusing for English-speaking foreigners. Yeah, totally. Like, yeah, I think everybody gets the idea pretty soon, but yeah, it's funny walking past a coffee shop and not smelling coffee. We had a fantastic time in Amsterdam, though. We were there for basically 2 nights, 3 days, and we even met an English-speaking American couple whilst we were out there, just like coincidentally at a bar, and my wife had like lived very close to where they lived when she was in the States. Like, not when she was where she actually came from, but like when she'd lived somewhere else for a little short while. And so it was really funny. We like struck up a conversation about what it was like being in Amsterdam as an American. Hello Panda Designs, welcome to the stream, great to have you here. Enjoy watching me mine endstone for the next 3 hours, which hopefully is not going to be... Oh, that's the wrong box. Bring me my regular shulker box. It's still over there. Okay, we have a ton of endstone now, and I think it's probably time to move on ahead. So, let's get back in the boat. Where did I leave the boat? There he is. Let's pillar up real fast. Much as I want to use the wood for that, I kind of need to conserve that for potentially making more pickaxes. Let's bring this down. Use this to hop back up. There we go. There we go. Right, let's bring our shulker friend over to the point where the bridge ends and continue on. Should have brought my haste beacon. Yeah. What haste beacon? That's what I say to that. Keep mining endstone, use the purple slabs. Oh, I could, but oh, slabs. I worry that I'm just gonna like fall off into the void if I use slabs. They're just not quite as reliable as full blocks in my mind. There we go. Use the purple slabs to pillar up to the bridge. Oh, okay, I got you. We can do that. Thank you for subscribing, Minecraft Enemy. Welcome to the Pixels. You are 1 in a million. The shulker is hitting us with levitation, but we are good. I still think it would be really funny if boats levitated, but it would be so annoying to do this if you had a levitating boat. And besides, like, how would you control it? Would you be able to go anywhere? So many questions. Alright, so we're going to get out across the void, and I need to eat something. I really want to make a safer bridge than this, but it's the only alternative we have. Let's grab a bit more end stone, grab 3 more stacks, and see how far we get. I really don't want to risk losing the shulker box into the void either, because, yeah, once we get out this far, it could just drop off the side when we break it, and that would not be fun. Am I going to get the beacons with the bedrock trick? Yeah, probably. Some people have said it's really easy to cheese the wither if you use the bedrock underneath the end portal. So if you just dig out an area beneath the end portal and spawn the wither down there, that's the safe way of doing it, I guess. What have we got over there? I guess we could bridge to those islands. That might work. That might work better. Just so we have a little platform. Thank you for the €2 donation, Thomas Baker, and the encouragement. You can do this! Hearts for Thomas in the chat, everybody. Thank you so much for the super chat donation. Much appreciated. You're in. Welcome to the stream. We've captured a shulker in a boat, and we are taking it back from the far islands of the end to the central island, and then I don't know if we're going to be able to get it to the overworld on this stream, because that requires a lot of prep that I haven't done yet. But we are hopefully going to make our way back to the overworld today and get some stuff done. You the man, Baker. Why are you sad, Minecraft enemy? Why you gotta be sad? If only I could give the boat no gravity. Yeah, that's unfortunately not the case. You can't even enable cheats in a hardcore world before you set it up. Like the option to enable cheats in a hardcore world is disabled, and for good reason, obviously. But why would I want to put the shulker into the overworld? Well, I don't need to, but I figure to have everything all in one place, it's going to be better to get all of the status effects that way than it is to find like an ocean monument that's close enough to my end portal, you know? Bringing it with a skeleton to the end would be easier, yes, but I don't know, I kind of want the shulker in the overworld. I want to do all of this in the overworld. Call me crazy, but I want to do things the way I have them planned in my head. If we deviate from the plan right now, then I'm nowhere. I get completely lost. I still have a stack? I still have a stack. Okay, cool. Let's keep bridging. Moving an Elder Guardian is difficult. Yeah, no, the point would be to start at an ocean monument and have like a nether portal going from there to your end portal, like with a minecart rail in between or something like that, so you could have as much mining fatigue as possible. And yes, we're inefficient, but this stream has not been about efficiency, let's be real. Like, I'm not planning on like doing this as a traditional speedrun where I'm trying to get the fastest time. I'm just trying to do it. And then we can work on the fastest time after that, because we can start to refine the process after that. Like, first you've got to complete the challenge in whatever way you can, and then you'd have trouble with the Elder Guardian if you were to do it in the end. Yeah, and I don't like the idea of not being able to break blocks once I've started, you know? Ejo Ma, happy birthday again. Thank you very much for the birthday wishes. How long do you think it'll take to do it? I honestly have no idea. I've already basically had this world running for 24 hours or so. Like, it's been going for a while, you know? I'm not going to get it done on today's stream unless I stream for like 24 hours or something. You know, it's probably going to take like a couple of days worth of actual in-game time to complete. So, here we are on this island, and if we bridge out that way, yeah, we're past the negative Z coordinate, so we're definitely going to hit the island that way. So this is going to be an intense little section of our trip right here. And I am so worried that I'm going to look at an Enderman or fall off into the void or something. It's not going to be good. Yeah, this bit requires my utmost concentration, so I'm sorry if I'm not going to look at the chat for a few seconds. Oh gosh. For speedrunning purposes, Elder Guardian to the end, Ender Pearl through the portal, no bridge required. Yeah. The difficulty there is getting to an end city fast enough. But yeah, using the kind of tricks you'd expect from a speedrunner, you can kind of use portal glitches and things like that. Yeah, I'm just going to widen out this corner a little bit so I have a little bit more of a turning circle right there. And it gets the purple slabs out of my inventory as well, which is probably going to be a good thing. Bye, Lena. Thank you very much for the happy birthday wishes. Enjoy the rest of your day. If we don't see you in the stream later, you'll probably be able to catch another one another time. And bye, Martin. Have fun at your lectures. Learn lots of good things. Thank you for showing up. Really appreciate you being here. Okay, we got ourselves corner to turn on. Lovely. Gotta be so careful doing this. Oh my gosh. Need me that chorus fruit. And yeah, the shulker can probably get its bullets through the half slabs. Through the half blocks, because yeah, solid blocks it can't, but half blocks it might be able to. It might spawn the bullet like outside of the boundary of a half block. So that's gonna be funny. But Guy, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Great to see you here. Welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness. Right, where are we at in terms of... In terms of like numbers, we're at 55. Don't forget, every 100 likes there is probably going to be some sort of dance party. Every 50 likes there'll be a dance party in Minecraft. Real world dance parties are a thing too. Don't think chorus fruit works when you're in a boat. Yeah, I'd have to like jump out of the boat and then eat the chorus fruit on the way down and hope that I ended up back on this platform. Yeah, it's a pretty risky procedure regardless. Also, I don't want to accidentally like suffocate myself in a block kind of traveling past these islands, because then I would panic. Have to exit the boat to use it, yes. And that might actually slow my fall a little bit as well, which would give me more time to eat it. What do I do for a living? Because I seem like an English teacher. For a living, I work for email support for a software company. Like you need a Minecraft character doing sign language to go with the audio descriptions. Yeah, totally. With like 0 fingers. Imagine if Minecraft sign language was a thing. MSL. Right. We are above this little section of the island. Panic. Slightly over. We have 1,500 blocks left to bridge that way. So let's do that, shall we? Don't know if I have enough endstone in my shulker box right now to be 1,500. No, I probably need like another row of stacks, I think. So we need to do a little bit more mining, but we're over to this island now, so I feel a little bit happier about where we are position-wise. We see me more as a geography teacher. That's funny, because I really didn't like geography that much when I was learning it in school. Imagine how difficult this challenge would be with natural regen turned off. You would just die instantly. Or I would, at least. Like, I can imagine people who are used to, like, UHC conditions are pretty good at this kind of thing. But yeah, you would need a ton of regen potions. Like, killing ghasts once you had looting would not be too bad. Like, I've managed to get a few ghast tears and stuff. I have potions of regen brewed up. I even have them in my shulker box just in case we needed them for the dragon fight. But yeah, it would be a little bit difficult to obtain this advancement in hardcore, like ultra hardcore conditions for sure. Right, we are through the next iron pick, so let's keep going with this one. I really wish these had efficiency or something. We had an efficiency 2 pick that we looted from the end city, but that is all gone, and we didn't really get that much loot from that end city because it was really small, comparatively speaking. How do I feel about people shouting themselves out in chat? Well, to be honest, like, it's rude to do it anyway. Like, streaming etiquette is typically that you don't try and advertise yourself in other people's streams, and the mods will usually come down on that pretty hard, but, you know, it doesn't really work either. Like, that's the thing people don't really understand, is that if you start asking for shout-outs in a chat and people like ask for subscribers in a chat, you're gonna maybe get like 1 or 2 people who are like, yeah, okay, but it's really not gonna have any real benefit for you. It's like when people kind of like come in and say hello and they don't necessarily, they're like, notice me, they don't kind of bring up stuff to talk about, and that's the whole thing. Like, if you want me to notice you, then just ask a question or talk or something. Find something else to say, you know? The only other way to get resistance is a notch apple. Yes. Yeah, so that's going to be difficult because you can't craft those anymore. You can only find them. Exactly. It's only going to make people think you're desperate or annoying. So, yeah, they're not exactly going to be likely to subscribe to you if that's the case. How are we doing in terms of end stone? Got another 2 stacks, not bad. Okay, so we're on row 3. That's good. That's good. And the island is going to start like 100 blocks out. So realistically, we probably only need like 1,400 blocks or so. But yeah, I want to be over prepared if anything. Yeah, same goes for people who comment on the video. That's the thing, because if anyone comments on your video saying, great video, or like, I really liked this, will you subscribe to me? Like, normally they just haven't watched your video. So if anything, that makes them, like, even less interesting to the average YouTuber, because then they're clearly not people who have engaged with your video, or they've only engaged with it for the purposes of advertising themselves, and that's not the kind of person you want to hang out with, you know? Missed the part of the stream where I caught the shulker in the boat, but why did I decide to bridge instead of going to a gateway portal? Because I'm not familiar with the technicalities of using the gateway portal. You can't send entities through the portal blocks in boats, as far as I'm aware. And if you could do that before, I don't think you can do it now. So, yeah, the best way I can think of doing this is bridging back to the end. I think maybe you could possibly get the shulker to like attach itself to the portal block, and that would teleport it, but that requires like slabbing a bunch of stuff around the portal. And I can't exactly remember where the nearest end gateway is. So I'm trying to just do it the way that I know how, the way I know will work, because I don't really want to. Much as this method is kind of inefficient, I don't want to waste time doing stuff which I don't know 100% how to do. Whereas I've done this before with Sloy, so I'm just going to do it the same way. It's not going to be like anything technically innovative on this stream, it's just going to be the hard grind. Can't remember how Tango and Impulse did it. Yeah, they could potentially have slabbed all of the stuff around so the shulker could only stick to the portal block. You can move boats through the end gateways, but you take suffocation damage doing it. Yeah, but can you send mobs through that way as well? That's the other thing. It's like, players is one thing, because as a player you go through the end gateway block like that, but yeah, I also don't want to risk the shulker taking suffocation damage of any kind, because it's going to be a pain transporting any other shulkers. Having this one is kind of my only shot for the time being. He didn't miss anything special. We are still mining endstone on a slightly different island. I don't know how long I'm streaming Ejo Ma. I'm probably just going to go as long as I feel like it, because it's my birthday and I'll do what I want on my birthday. Thing is, I do plan on going out for dinner later on. So we'll probably not go for like a really long all-day kind of stream situation, you know? Hello, Robert Summers. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the repetitive mining of endstone and the ethereal music. Yeah, we're getting close at this point. Once we get a full shulker box of endstone, I'm going to take a quick break to use the bathroom and get myself a fresh cup of tea. And in the meantime, you guys can tweet out a link to the stream, youtube.com/pixelriffs/live. You can get a few more people in through the door, would be awesome. I look like your type of person? Great. I have to do things to feed myself. That is true. That is true. Thank you, Darkstar GB, for the happy birthday wishes. Much appreciated. Having a lovely birthday right now. Here in this cold, endless moon landscape. Do I have Skype or Discord? I do, but they are both pretty much private things. Like, I don't really use Skype all that much anymore at all, and Discord, I have a Discord chat, but it's only really for my patrons. Hello, happy birthday, you speak French and English? That's more than I do. I don't speak French very well, and I, to be honest, barely speak English. So, it's my native language, and I barely speak it. The advancement can be unlocked in a normal world as well. Yes, people have done it in creative mode and stuff already. The challenge that Dinnerbone set is to complete this in a hardcore world, just because of how difficult some of the stuff to do is. Like, the dragon fight was something that I could have gone either way. Like, it could have just thrown me into the void. I got very lucky with my dragon fight. And also the placement of the end portal gateways was pretty lucky too, because that could have been a heck of a time. It is possible to carry boats using redstone flying machines, right? Because I feel like that would be a much better way of getting a shulker back to the end. We'd just make a flying machine with the boat on it and just set it going and then follow it in a similar flying machine, I guess. You'd obviously have to make sure that you weren't going to get the levitation effect too badly, because that could go very wrong for you very quickly, but... You're only in high school, so you can't chat. Well, you can continue chatting. Like, my content is always going to be free to everybody, but yeah, I feel like Discord gets too hectic if you just allow absolutely everybody in. I'd have to get moderators to help out, and yeah, I've seen chats just turn into a complete mess, so that's why I kind of limit it to patrons only. But you're not really missing out on a huge amount by being there. It's also it's the Discord chat for my patrons server, so people there are usually on the Minecraft server I host for people who support my channel. Skype takes you back. Yeah, I know. Like, I was talking about how I met Mrs. Riffs the other day, and I remembered that we first of all we messaged each other using MSN Messenger, and like I remember all those old like messaging clients. It's really weird though. I've heard a couple of people on a couple of podcasts I watch and listen to talk about this, where every like 5 years or so, there's like a new messaging client that comes along and is just like the new hotness, and everyone just forgets about all of the other messaging clients. Like, the way WhatsApp now is basically like as a mobile messaging client, it's like iMessage or something like that, but so many people use that, or they use I don't know, Line or any of the other kind of popular chat apps. And there's a few other messaging apps that are like that, but like whenever I think it was AOL bought ICQ, and then AIM became a thing, and everyone was like, well, that's it. You know, that's the only messaging app that anybody will ever need. And then, you know, 5 years on, it's completely buried by stuff like Skype, and then Skype is kind of getting buried by Discord right now, although obviously people still use Skype for video chat and stuff. But Discord, because it's free and you can have these kind of servers, it's perfect for gaming and stuff. Then again, there must be people out there who've never even heard of Discord because they're not part of this kind of community. I remember being excited to go to an internet cafe and talk to people on the internet. Yeah, dude, I remember the first time we got the internet, we had AOL Online. And, I mean, that's kind of a redundant... AOL Online, it's America Online. and we had AOL, and for the first time we were using the internet, and it was so different. I mean, I had like the kind of kids portal version of it, so there was like the way like AOL keywords worked and everything. There was just so much weird stuff going on. So in order to continue mining endstone, to get any more than I have currently, I will need to make gold pickaxes, because I haven't got that much durability left on my diamond pick. It doesn't have unbreaking, and I don't have enough iron left to create another iron pick. So I'm kind of short on options here right now. It's kind of funny. If only you could make an endstone pickaxe, right? That's one for the modders. Alright, I'm going to take a short break right now, guys, because we are getting close to having a full shulker box of endstone, and I need to take a bathroom break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, and tweet out links to the stream so people can find it and continue this adventure with us. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon. And we're back. What are people saying in the chat? Looking through the blinds to the kitchen. yeah, that's what's going on behind there. It's not like a reflection, because then the kettle would have to be behind my desk over there, and there's just a wall there, so that'd be weird. Yeah, all the soft toys and stuff on the table is because I've been clearing out some stuff, because we're making this flat ready for sale. Ernie Sott is here. Best of Hans has joined us as well. Hello, Hans. Welcome along. Where are shulker? Oh, there it is. I kind of got disoriented there for a second. Right, so we're going to keep moving the shulker along. And I guess we'll take him that way now. Let's put one of these. Can I jump up onto that one from here? No, not quite. How can we do this? Stairs. Stairs are good. This is the most weird way of getting up here, but it worked. So yeah, I think we probably have enough endstone now. Oh gosh, you can't see it. There we go. Sorry, we can't see the game. Yeah, we're gonna have to tread a little carefully right now. Maybe to that island over there. That's gonna be too far. I guess we're gonna have to go to this one. Right. Alright, so from here, I guess we're gonna move on out. We back. Yeah, the derpage is real. The derpage is real. I really want to do something with these levels. Got 66 levels. I'm like, let me just enchant all the things when I get back. We need a derp command. Something that just says, it's okay, pigs. You can make mistakes. It's your birthday in 2 days, Mikhail. Happy early birthday. We're like birthday bros right here. I always forget that Germ shares a birthday with me, and System Z's birthday was yesterday. So there's like a little group of us Minecraft builders who all share similar or very close birthdays. Birthday Eve. That's a good one. All of this music feels so like ethereal and fun to be like bridging out over the void in. Put up the Minecraft screen. I think everyone else is lagging out a little bit because it's already back for me. Lucas, yours is in about a week. Oh, well, happy birthday for a week's time. I will probably still be doing this challenge. Entirely likely. You think you're in a cafe right now? How are you not sure? Is it a coffee shop? Yeah, we can kind of get in either direction over here, but let's just keep going at this point, I think. It's Jones' birthday too. Yeah, it is. He mentioned on Twitter that it was his birthday as well. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Ernie Sott. Much appreciated. EJ Miles' birthday is not until October. It's really funny as well. Like it's that whole thing of, in a class of 30 kids, there's a chance that, like, statistically speaking, 2 of them will share a birthday. And I guess it's like that with groups of YouTubers as well, huh? What country am I from? I am from the UK. Born in England. Still living in England. Lived in America for a little while. For like a year and a bit. Still trying, but you can't figure out how to move a shulker through an end gateway portal. Yeah, it's tricky, and I feel like small pizza-sized tip for finally catching a stream. Thank you so much, Ben Lead, for the $5. I'm not quite sure where they're from, but I guess, is that Australian dollars? Maybe it's Australian dollars. Thank you anyway. Much appreciated. Hearts for Ben Lead in the chat, everybody. You the man. Birthday was on May 6th. Waitley Horse, hello, haven't seen you for a while. I guess I haven't really been streaming all that much, so kind of makes sense. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, Alan Animal. If anyone wants to get me a birthday present, you can tweet out the stream to some more people, and extra watchers would be a wonderful birthday present. I would enjoy that. Don't have money to super chat. That's fine, Marvin. Just do regular chat. It's all good. You can watch for free. This is true. This is true. That is the joy of YouTube. Giving people a platform to broadcast. Quite a few shrimps off the barbie for $5. I didn't mean to say that Australian dollars were second class. I just wasn't sure what the A meant. Please make another Driven video. No, I'm kind of done with that series. Like, it was a bit of fun, but it wasn't really going to go anywhere unless I devoted a lot more time to it, which I didn't really have the opportunity to do. Oh, there's another island over there in the distance. So we are heading towards... We're at 1200 right now, so it's really not that far. Like, I have travelled much further in these in this world already. $80 is a bit second class. Aw. Don't sell yourself short. Oh, so much stress right now. My pinky finger is cramping up from holding down the shift key. Not sure if you can afford a watch with $10, but you're welcome to try and get some extra watches. Thank you so much for the $10 donation, Rocky. That's your second donation of this stream. Thank you so much for the support, man. Really appreciate it. Hearts for Rocky in the chat, everybody. The double donation. All the Australian people at ex-cons. Guys, come on. When I close my eyes and listen to you, I hear my brother-in-law's voice. Really? Is your brother-in-law from south coast of England? American dollar's the real deal. Oh, that's funny. I like the fact that the subtitle is just constantly block placed, block placed. We ain't doing much else right now. I can't even see the shulker anymore. There's going to be so many Endermen on this platform when we run back. Enderman whoops. They certainly do. Alright, we're getting there. I kind of think we should get to that island over there, just have like a little staging area. That can be like the next section. Kane does stream on YouTube. I think he streams on Twitch mostly now, though. Twitch.tv/MrKane83, I think it is. But he does streams for charity and stuff. He does Extra Life streams. So you should go to his streams and donate to Extra Life. That would be really awesome of you. I don't mind advertising Kane's streams because he basically hooked me up with everything when it comes to my my gaming setup in Minecraft. Like, obviously all of most of the components I have in my PC right now are stuff that I bought, but he got me started and he built my PC for me. So yeah, I basically owe him all of the advertising I can possibly manage. If you go and subscribe to his YouTube channel, he might even be encouraged to make more wonderful videos. Right, I need to go all the way back here to get my shulker box, which I'm very worried is going to fall off into the void, so I might have to do something to avoid that. Aha, avoid. See what I did there? Clever puns. Footsteps, 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 footsteps. There's going to be so many freaking Endermen here. Although there are enough islands around that they are just going to spawn on the islands, so hopefully that will be the case. We don't have to worry about pushing too many of them off the platform, but I need to go and get the shulker. Bring him on out here. It's so good that they don't despawn. Alright, make sure we've got a spare inventory slot so we can pick this up. It's gone. We lost it. We lost the freaking shulker box. Okay, so change of plans. We're going to do a lot of mining again. Dang it. Just throw me into the void at this point, guys. Like, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I even said, like, maybe we should build a little bit more of a platform around it. But no. These 6 stacks of endstone are all I have left in the world. Dang it. Okay, let's at least bring the shulker over here, because he's all we have left. I can seriously, I can just grab, I've got another shulker box here, I can probably fill that up with endstone. We could make it work, but that's just a huge, huge setback. Go check the very bottom of that island. No, I saw it fall into the void. It's not down there. It's not down there. Okay. The problem now is that I don't think I will have enough pickaxes to gather enough endstone. Like, I've got enough durability left on this pickaxe that I can get 360 something blocks of endstone. And I don't think that's going to be enough to bridge us all the way back home. I don't think it's going to be enough. So I don't really know what we're going to be able to do except for make a ton of gold pickaxes and hope that that's enough durability. Otherwise, we'll just have to ender pearl back to the central island, go and gear up again, and then come back for this guy. We'll take a note of the coordinates and everything, and we'll just go home. Because we need to do that anyway, in order to get the stuff I need to move the shulker back to the overworld. Build a platform to keep it on, don't keep it on the one wide bridge. Yeah, that's probably good advice. The Enderman just watching me go past, like, who is this guy? Where's he taking our weird boxy child? Hello, Mojo. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good one. I just lost so much endstone. It hurts. It hurts so bad. Where are we at coordinate-wise? Okay, we're at 1300. Does anyone want to do some quick maths and figure out exactly how many stacks of blocks I would need to get from about 1200? It's definitely a lot. Like, if you think 5 stacks is roughly 300 blocks, then I'd need like probably roughly 20 stacks to get back from 1200. That's too much. Too much. What have you missed, Manas? We just lost all of my endstone. The shulker box fell into the void. So I have as much endstone as I was carrying, and that's it. And I don't know if I have enough resources to collect enough endstone. If I went and found another end city, then maybe we could manage it. Because if it had like pickaxes and loot and stuff in, I think that might actually be a better suggestion than going back to the overworld, because it's more immediate. And you know, obviously an end city is a bit of a tough ask, but then we'd have to get out here again in order to get the shulker back home. I don't know. It's 18 and a bit stacks. Thank you for the maths. That's kind of crazy. We are at... Okay, we're at 1100 when we hit this final island, and I've managed to get like a decent straight line, which I'm so happy with. Yeah, by the time we hit this island, we'll be at 1100-ish. So this is pretty much the end of the end islands. The end of the end! This is the end of the end islands. And I definitely won't have enough blocks to bridge back to the central island. So either from here we can go and look for an end city. Hop, or... every time I hop out of this boat, my heart just goes... like, I'm just going to drop into the void or something. So yeah, should we... Thank you, Martin. Should we go looking for an end city, or should we go back to the overworld, guys? I'm going to let you guys decide that, because it could go either way at this point. I really think it could go either way. We could make our way back to the end from the overworld and make our way back to whatever point we can leave this at. I think here might be a good place to leave it. We can either do that, or we can go and look for another end city. What do you think? Because if another end city has some more diamonds or some diamond tools or even some iron tools right now, like enchanted iron tools with unbreaking or something, would work really well. The shulker won't despawn if I go back to the overworld. No, that's the beauty of shulkers, is that they are non-despawning. End city, more loot, more shulker boxes. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I have another shulker box on me, but it's just having the tools to keep going with this. Having the tools to gather enough blocks. Okay, yeah, that's the void. End city is probably a better option. I think Nightbot can make a poll. I'm not sure if we can make a YouTube poll like on the fly. We probably could though. Right, let's hop down, and I think an end city is probably the better option. We need to take note of the coordinates here. Okay, cool. And I'll make like a little thing of torches. So the problem is we're right on the edge of the outer ring now. There you go. Kane's made a straw poll, guys. Vote in the chat. Should we shoot for an end city or the overworld? Place votes now. And in the meantime, I'm going to take a sip of tea. Going to have to decide the outcome of this vote before I go anywhere, so we'll go onto the pause screen for just a bit. Should we shoot for an end city or the overworld? EE is getting some free advertising over here. Personally, I'm in favour of the end city. So let's see what the voting public have said. End cities, 13 votes. Overworld has 9 votes. If this turns out 50-50, then yeah, ain't going to be good. After 22 votes, look at it go. This is real time. Yeah, I think we're probably going to go with End City. End City seems to be the more popular option of the two. It also means more loot, a little bit more fun. You prefer End City if it's not loading the straw poll? Okay, cool. Alright, let's get back to it then. Let's find ourselves an End City. I think it might actually be best to go back along this bridge and head out from one of those islands over there. Crazy though that seems. So we'll get rid of this, because this island doesn't really connect to anything right now, so... I'm coming back for you, mate. Don't go anywhere. Let's build a little platform for you. If we can. Oh, get me back in here. End of the line, buddy. Let me try and position this a little better. Beep, 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 beep. There we go. We made a little platform for him. So hopefully nothing untoward will happen in the meantime. Gonna hop over you and head back this way. Okay. Our image link's here fine. Depends what the image is. Image links are subject to moderation by the mod squad. Oh, only mods can post links? Okay, yeah. I thought something like that might be the case. I almost want to bring a second shulker back with us, now that we've got this giant path, just in case the first one doesn't work out for whatever reason. When we did it on DV, I did have to bring 2 shulkers. Fan art of me dropping a shulker box is probably fine. Send it to me on Twitter. If you can tweet it at me, at PixelRiffs. If you don't have Twitter, then I have a fan art email address, just fanart@pixelriffs.com. So I reckon if we get to this island and then head out in whatever directions we can. So let's take a picture of those coordinates as well so we know where we're at. Can barely draw stickmen, so you won't be sending fan art. No worries. I can barely draw stickmen either. I'm pretty terrible when it comes to drawing, so I know your pain. Alright, let's shoot for an end city. I think that was what the final poll results showed. Yeah, 22 for 13 in favour of end city. We will head out in that direction. See what we can find. Could potentially lead to more shulkers we could bring back. More shulker boxes. Better loot. Let's just hope it's a bigger city than the one we found last time. Well, having a light tray is nice. I really wish I'd stocked up on stuff like fireworks, but I really didn't expect to have a light tray be a thing that I was going to need, you know? Well, I was going to be able to obtain in the first place. So if we head out towards... Every time I see those islands floating in the distance, I think they're part of an end city, and it always gets me excited, and then I'm like, actually, no, that's just another floating island. Aye. So many gaps to bridge. Do I have the coordinates to the bridge? I do, don't worry. That's what I was taking the screenshots for. OMG, it's Micah. Thank you very much for producing the Hermitcraft recap. I really appreciate the ability to get up to date with all the Hermit's activities. You are welcome, buddy. I really enjoy voicing the Hermitcraft recap. It's a lot of fun. A lot of credit obviously has to go to Zloy for being the main producer of the whole thing, because he's the mastermind, as I call him. He's the one who edits all the videos, and for a while it was just him collecting the notes and stuff and writing the scripts. And I've kind of taken on part of the responsibility for that now, just to lighten the load a little bit, because there's so much going on with Hermitcraft right now, especially after the Season 5 reset, that he kind of needed somebody to help him out a little bit, you know? Zloy is amazing as well indeed, yes. Cannot overstate that enough. The little Enderman head down there. The texture on top of the heads is always so funny. Is there anywhere closer that we can get to? I just worry that we're going to use all of our endstone bridging out to islands which just aren't going to have end cities on. Which is a worry. I suppose if all else fails, I could just abandon ship and go back to the Overworld. I don't know, guys. Everything has been thrown into chaos by the loss of that shulker box. Yes, thank you, Martin. I will try not to fall into the void. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate you being here. Hi, Nebula Slayer. Very happy you like my videos. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're having yourself a wonderful Wednesday. Need to plug my laptop in a second. I've got the stream running over here, and it's running low on batteries. We're at 74 likes right now. We'll try and have a dance party every 50 likes or so. Yeah, I don't want to use my end pearls to travel around in the end, because I'm going to run out of them, and then getting more is always a risky business. Also, don't want to look at any Endermen while I'm doing this. Maybe someone could post some random numbers in the chat and they'll just happen to be an end city. That could happen, that could happen. Like, yeah, I do want to do some of this stuff legit, but finding end cities is a pain. Stream is making for an awesome background to a midweek workday. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate it, and I hope your workday is being made that little bit better. Placed so many endstone blocks right now, I bet the stats for that are kind of through the roof currently. Do I build cool building houses? I do build cool building houses. You can even check out some of my tutorials. I'm not building any cool houses on this stream though, unfortunately, because we have a greater task ahead of us. Right, so if people want to help out, because this is going to take forever, that's the seed. And if I switched off the webcam, these are the coordinates right now. So, yeah, anything? See how that goes. If there's anything in this region, it will hopefully be in these next few islands, because I don't have enough blocks to really pillar out to, or bridge out to anywhere else. Thank you for the email, Ejo Ma. I won't be able to check it right now, but hopefully I will catch up with that later. The stream is like listening to a podcast. It's perfect for listening to while drawing. Oh, that's cool. Always nice to inspire other artists. Yeah, I have no idea if we're going to find an end city like this. The prospects are not looking too great right now. Tempted to turn up my render distance a little bit just to see if we can get anything else in the distance. I guess it only has to render one type of block, so it's not going to be too bad frame-wise. Chords again, we are at roughly 2,540 or 550, I guess. Both positive. Ugh. So one at 1350, 1,000. Okay. So I'd have to go this way and then that way. Or 2,000 minus 860. Wow, okay, that's a long way. I think 1350, 1,000 sounds closer. I guess they're both like kind of equivalent amounts, but in different directions, really. Okay, we can probably go back over this bridge or head in that direction. I think heading that way might be better. Only problem is I don't have much left to bridge with. I've got 3 stacks. A long way away from any end cities. Yeah. That's the problem. That's the crisis we face currently. 2,500, 1,000. That's more like in that direction. So if we went basically straight that way, like it's 500 blocks in one direction or the other, right? I've already got an elytra, Jeffy. I don't really need one. 3,600, so straight shot that way. If only it could come into view right there. See, how many blocks do you reckon that is? If I have an elytra, I only need to build up. Yeah, I guess, but I'm also slightly worried about it not working. I don't want to fall into the void. Like, falling into the void is my least... is like my chiefest concern right now. Is a MIDS 100% accurate? I'm pretty sure it is. Also, with rockets, I can fly almost infinitely. Yes, thank you, Roman. Unfortunately, I don't have the stuff to build rockets with me, so... Okay, we're headed for one at 3,600, because that's probably the closest to me right now. In terms of a straight shot, I think we'll probably be able to manage that. Yeah, I really wish I'd prepared better for the possibility of having elytra, but I didn't want to count on that being a thing. And also, without mending or unbreaking, the durability of elytra goes down way faster than you think, so wouldn't want to have them break over the void. Yeah, this is risky, but it's a chance we have to take. The one at 3,600 doesn't have any loot. Are you kidding? Or are you serious? The sticky out tongue face does not fill me with confidence. It doesn't have any loot. Like none whatsoever. Oh gosh. It's the main building with the smallest building on top. Okay, right. So what were the other one? The other one was what, 1,300 something? What did you say? Let me go look back. 1,350, 1,000. So that's this way. Basically directly southwest from here. Okay. I guess I'll bridge over to that island first and carry on from there. I don't know how much endstone I have left. I probably need to gather a little bit more. I'm going to be using my favourite pickaxe to do it. Okay, that one's huge. Good. And the loot is always going to be random, but hopefully loot tables will smile on me. Oh gosh. I was not expecting this to happen. I was not expecting to get like so sidetracked like this. Didn't want this entire stream to be in the end, but hey, the thumbnail has the Ender Dragon in it, so we're pretty close. Also need to open a couple of windows in here. Such a rolly floor. But yeah, the guy is not mowing the grass anymore outside, so I will be able to stream in peace. As long as we don't look at any Enderman right now, we should be good. Alright, Jeffy Jeff, your end city it is. The city of Jeff. When do I expect to end? You need to go buy food, but don't want to miss the stream. I'll probably go for at least another hour, I think. I do want to get lunch at some point. Pink trousers. They're shorts, but yeah, thank you. Thanacrit's Buddha videos, welcome to the stream. thank you for joining us. This feels like a very zen experience right now, so Buddha videos is probably a good reason to come here. It's different stream delay between your phone and your laptop. Yeah, that's kind of understandable. Like, if it's running on different hardware and stuff, then yeah, I'm not that surprised. Well, at 360, 1016 with an end ship. Oh, you're going to be back in 10 minutes? Alright, yeah, no worries. I'll definitely still be streaming in 10 minutes time unless I fall into the void, in which case I will probably rage quit the stream and go and die forever on my birthday. Wouldn't that be ironic? Right. To the city of Jeff. Population. Tons of Endermen and... Yep, okay. This is going to take a lot of bridging, folks. I do not play Roblox. No. Let's gather a bit more of this, I guess. I'm going to make the gold pickaxes. I don't want to burn through my diamond pickaxe, so we are legitimately reduced to making gold pickaxes in order to survive. What is this? 3 gold pickaxes. Total durability 32. Right. At least they're quite fast. It's the only thing they have going for them right now. Which end city am I going for right now? There's one at 1350, 1000, according to Jeff. As long as neither of those coordinates are like negative coordinates that you're not telling me, we should be okay. Okay, that's 1 gold pickaxe down. Can't believe this. Like, all of 32 durability. You can actually see the durability bar going down as well. That's crazy. You don't even see that with a wooden pickaxe most of the time. The gold tools still need some sort of boost. They're practically unusable right now. Well, that's... yeah, I guess it's just for the sake of having them in the game. If you just want to look like a golden beast. Build an elytra tower with water at the bottom in case it fails. Yeah, but then I have to get back somehow, and oh, I don't know. I just don't trust myself to fly elytra properly. Like, if I end up like halfway out into the void, I've just got no chance, you know? That's it. Like, I would resign myself to death. Not today. Let's take the crafting table with us. We may as well. Really finding myself wishing I'd used those diamonds to make more diamond pickaxes at this point. Sarab, this is definitely going to be that stream. We're doing this now so we don't have to do it later. That's the idea. Which city am I going towards right now? There is one at 1350, 1000, which is supposed to be quite a big one. Also has like elytra and stuff. Not that that's a big deal right now, I already have a set, but... Yes, I'm still in the end, and we're going to be here basically for the entire duration of this stream. I think the end of this stream, if it involves me leaving and going back to the Overworld, that's probably going to be like a major victory for us. I also don't have chorus fruit on my bar anymore, which is probably a mistake. I really need to get some kind of mode of teleportation available. There we go. Alright, so let's hope this end city is somewhat nearby because I am running out of pickaxe durability. Oh gosh, are you kidding? Okay, let's go this way. I just want a single connected landmass in the end. Is that too much to ask? We might actually make it though, because this island looks pretty big. There's even a torch here. Have we been here before? This must be the way I came when I was coming back from my end gateway. Are you serious? There's an end city at 1350, 1000 and I missed it the first time around? Because this is me bridging over. This is when I first came to the end. I think I went this way and then I kind of doubled back. Because I didn't think there was one. So in theory I could go back to the overworld now that I more or less know where I am, because I'm pretty close to my starting coordinates. It's not the end city I went to, because I didn't place torches out this way. The end city I went to is in a completely different set of coordinates. It's like 2,000 blocks out. 2,500 even. So the city of Jeff should come into view once we're over this gap, really. It should be like over there somewhere. Almost looked directly at an Enderman then. That would have been a mistake. This might be the end city you thought you saw that I didn't think was there. Okay, so yeah, maybe I did miss it in my stream last time. Hello, the BCG. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a good day. Yes, this is Minecraft on PC. As you can tell from the slightly less smooth, but a little bit more accurate motion going on here. Has anyone played Minecraft on the Switch yet? If so, how is it? Because I'm not really considering getting myself a Switch just yet, but I have been intrigued by them in the past, and I'm considering picking one up at some point in future. Once there are a few more games out for it, maybe. So hang on, we're at 1350 in this direction, and then just 1,000 in that direction. So it should be over there, basically. It should be coming into view across there. If Jeff is to be believed, the prophet Jeff will lead us to the promised land. Grab some more endstone, maybe. Or maybe we have enough. I think we have enough to bridge that gap. Yeah. That's not 50 blocks. That should be fine. Okay. Hup. Heard it's rather good. You got it for the Switch, KTM. What do you think about it? Minecraft works well. You prefer playing on PC, but for a console edition, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, I think the worlds are smaller than they are on like PS4 and Xbox One. But I've heard that the Switch is quite a fun platform for people. Lena, you have missed me throwing a shulker box of endstone into the void, and then we've gone off in search of another end city because I need more tools. So we are approaching the coordinates of the fabled city of Jeff, and it is nowhere to be seen. So, what the heck, Jeff? $13.50, 1,000. Right? Yep, no city here. Ain't no end city. End cities often fail to generate. If it was found using the locate command, it could well have not generated. That's entirely possible. Pixel Mix, what up? Welcome along. Yeah, I don't know if the world gen is different. It may just be that this city didn't spawn properly or something. So, not really sure what to do right now. I think we should probably just go back to the overworld. Because I don't have enough durability left on my single pickaxe to mine enough blocks that I think we can bridge out any further. Yeah, get the exact coordinates for me and make sure they weren't, like, negative on either end, because, yeah. Karma for kind of cheating to get end cities, yeah, that's entirely possible. So I reckon I'll probably just head back to the overworld at this point. That seems like the most sensible option. The invisible end city of Jeff shall be left to be forgotten. Also, I don't know if the end cities are going to generate randomly. I assume they always generate the same way if you have the same seed, but I don't know for certain if their structures, if they just kind of, if the structure of them generates randomly. So I may have just not have found a suitable spawn. But yeah, if I go back towards where I saw those torches, then that will lead me back to my end gateway and I can get back to the overworld. So that's not a problem. Build your own end city. Thanks, Ben. Thank you. I might just found a city out here and abandon the challenge entirely. I'll become a hermit. Not like a Hermitcraft member, but an actual hermit. So if we follow these torches, we'll go back to our original end gateway and we can pearl back through to the overworld. To the main island. 1368, 1016. Yeah, I was there. Didn't exist. Wasn't there, dude. Like, we're at 1500, 730 right now, so we're kind of heading back in this direction. But yeah, Jeff, unfortunately that one doesn't seem to have generated with my world, so yeah, I'm sorry, you don't get to be the saviour of the live stream right today, but maybe next time. The end itself is not fixed within the seed, structure locations are, but if there's no suitable spot they won't spawn. Yeah, that sounds like what's happened here. Which sucks, but hey, what can you do? It's Minecraft, these things happen. So I reckon we'll head back to my end gateway if I can find it. I should have the coords saved somewhere in my screenshots folder, so I might just quickly go and get those so we can get back there as sharpish as possible. We're not waiting around. Did I take the coords of this one? I took the coords of the shulker I saved in a boat. Okay, so 1082, 352. So we're not that far away. 1082, I guess we're across that way then. Or this way? Maybe it's this way? 1082. Yeah, there are my torches. Okay, I see them. I see them. Back with sandwiches. Hello, Kane. The city of Jeff did not exist. So we're going back to the overworld because I don't have enough pickaxes left to mine blocks. We did not make it to Jeffsville, sadly. Jeffsville was a myth. Jeffsville was like that town in Revolutionary America that just kind of vanished. But that's okay, because we get to go back to the overworld and we can do some fun stuff out there. And then we can finally get on with bringing back the shulker. None of this would have happened if I hadn't derped out and dropped that shulker box into the void, though. So it's really all my fault. Don't be blaming Jeff. Is it my birthday? It is, Jedi Joe, it is! Don't be too hard on the Jeff. He tried his best, and to be fair, like it's more this Minecraft world derping out than it is him giving inaccurate information, because it looks like he's found an end city in his own world. He just hasn't found an end city in this world. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, everybody. Much appreciated. The Ghost City of Jeff. Yes, exactly. I think my my end gateway is coming into view right now, so we can head out that way. In fact, turning up my render distance right here and just seeing if there are any end cities nearby might not be a bad tactic. I don't think it's going to be all that likely, but we will see. Let's turn it up to 22 chunks, which is probably going to take a while to render, but... Oh, look! There's our bridge. That's where the shulker box is. Amazing. Well, not the shulker box, the actual shulker. So yeah, we kind of have a set of coords for the portal that's pretty close to where the shulker ended up. That's hilarious. All right. Going to turn my render distance back down. I don't see any cities. Like, everything out there that looks like a city is actually just a floating island as far as I can tell, so we good. Let's turn this back down so we can go back to the overworld and not immediately kill my computer. And up, and up, and throw. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, I forgot the spawn for this thing was directly over the island, so freaked out a little bit there, but no worries. We can at the very least return to our little base and get some stuff situated. Why is the maximum FPS 80? Why not? I don't want to uncap it, and I like playing at slightly over 60, even though I only ever stream or record videos at 30. So we still have this shulker box, which has like a couple of diamonds left in it, not enough to make another pickaxe. We've got some elytra, we've got a dragon head, my old shield and stuff like this. So yeah, we have ourselves a decent bit of kit, but we need mining tools. So we're going back, folks. We get to watch the credits. Minecraft, ladies and gents, Minecraft. We've done it. We've completed the game. The game is complete, but not the challenge. We all know the credits. We all know what happens here. It's raining in the overworld. Let's sleep, shall we? Oh, feels good to be back. Feel that rain on my face. Ah. Okay, I think we dropped a couple of frames there. Sorry about that, folks. No worries, though. We are back. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be raining. Let's go say hello to ZloyXP the farmer. And whatever the other guy was called. Bookie McBookface. I think it was something like that. Hello, you. Get Infinity Bowed. GG. Yeah, thank you for the GGs in the chat. All right, let's make some pickaxes. Let's really kit ourselves out right now. Do I have? I have 4 diamonds in here. I have 2 more in here. So we can make 2 more diamond pickaxes. I don't see myself needing anything else diamond, so we don't need to worry about that. 1 pickaxe. 2 pickaxe, red pickaxe, blue pickaxe. And if we need any more diamonds, we can just go mining for them now. That's not a concern. I am wearing the same. I'm wearing the same jumper that's in my Minecraft skin. Yes, this is me. Ah, twinsies. Yeah, I basically modeled the Minecraft skin after myself. I figured that was probably the most authentic way of representing me in Minecraft, because this was my favorite jumper for a long time, and it's kind of wearing thin a little bit, so I don't tend to wear it much anymore. But yeah, put mending on a pick. Excellent suggestion. We'll probably try and do that. I can also put unbreaking 3 on a couple of these. I might put mending on this fortune one, because that was my first one. It stayed with me for a little while, and having a fortune pick around is usually quite nice. So I have 66 levels right now, which means I can basically do whatever I want with my tools. And I have mending, I have unbreaking 3 books here, I have a couple of other bits that I can do. And I've got an anvil in here, which is close to breaking, so we should probably do the other pickaxe enchants first. And see what we get. So, give me some hype in the chat for some enchants. We've got efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, wonderful. And efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, we have 2 wonderful work picks, amazing stuff, and I could even put Silk Touch on one of them if I wanted to, but we're only down to 60 levels as a result of that. Oh yes, so much hype. I could probably go on an enchanting spree right now with the books and stuff, but I don't really need to do that. I could enchant the Elytra with Unbreaking and Mending. I don't really intend to use Elytra all that much, but it might at least help us get back to the end portal quite quickly. So that might be worth doing. In the meantime, I should probably unload this shulker box right here. I can put the dragon's head over my door. That would be super fun. With Mending, you just need a makeshift Enderman farm next time I'm stuck in the end. Yeah, basically, I just need to cheese them underneath the like overhangs and stuff. We can mend the pickaxes. That is a very good suggestion. Oh, I just put the Curse of Binding one on. No! What the heck? Why did I do that? And after all of us told you not to bother searching for a stupid end city. GG, folks. Oh. Yeah, I need to descale my kettle. Getting little lime flakes. Oh, resummon the Ender Dragon. Are you killing me? No. You are going to kill me with that. I meant to say, are you kidding me? But it just kind of came out weird. So, Elytra. Hello, Elytra. I kind of wish you could enchant golden apples to make notch apples. I almost feel like that should be a thing, because it's a little bit more difficult than just making them, I guess. I like the fact that my old tools are still just sat there. So, power 3, Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. We can make one of these pickaxes efficiency 5. We got a sharpness book there, but my sword is sharp enough. So we have mending on one book. I'm pretty sure I had another mending book somewhere. I think it might be in the chest out here, because we found that in a dungeon, I believe. Unbreaking 3, Infinity, Mending Thorns 2. There you go. I've got the dragon egg as well. I forgot I had the dragon egg in my inventory that whole time. So we can... Oh, hello. Sorry, I need to not play that track in the background. Let's put... What other playlists do I have? Let's put some classical music on for some enchanting. Bit of Beethoven for you guys. Alright, so, Mending Unbreaking 3. Seems like it might be a good idea. But then, oh, I can't use the Elytra now because I've got Curse of Binding on this armor. Guys, we've made a dreadful mistake. So, there's no point in enchanting this Elytra because I can't use it. Yeah, not going to be flying in this world, are we? Why? Why do I do this? Why have I done this to myself? Just break it. How? It's got Unbreaking 3. That's going to take forever. Durability on these things is like 500 and so. Only way to get it off, lower its durability. Yeah. So we just got to get hit by a bunch of stuff and not die. That's going to be fun. Alright, never mind. Elytra, I'm sorry. You're going back in there. In the meantime, what we can do is put Mending on one of these pickaxes. We'll put Unbreaking 3 and Mending on one of them. Is that going to work around that way? Or that way is probably more efficient, not that it matters much. Okay, Mending Unbreaking 3, there goes the Anvil. But we can mend this fortune pick if we need to. Oh gosh, really? Really, I put the freaking Curse of Binding? I hate you. I hate you guys so much. Well, not you, but like... At least lava and fire won't kill you fast. Yeah, that is true. That is the silver lining. We've got Unbreaking 3 on each of these. We could put Mending on something else. I don't really know what. We've got a better shovel already. We don't have any enchants on this axe. We may as well just enchant the axe because I'm going to be grinding for wood anyway. Fortune 3. Sure, why not? Okay, we got Unbreaking as well. That's good. So we can get saplings out of that. I like the fact that it returns the lapis to your inventory when you leave an enchantment table now. It doesn't throw it on the ground. That makes sure no lapis can be left behind. Anybody who went to my Ender Dragon stream knows what I'm talking about. So we've got a ton of chorus fruit, which we can probably just pop in there for the moment. Literally pop it in there, in the furnace. So yeah, RIP this chest plate. That's not going anywhere. Oh, hello Assault FX. Welcome along. Great to see you. I just made the derpiest mistake ever, but it's gonna be fine. Fire protection 4 is not that bad. As long as I have diamond armor, that's okay. I just can't use my Elytra. Why do I do this to myself? So the best thing we're going to be able to do now is, I could guess we could put mending on something else like my sword. Yeah, I don't really know what else we would need mending on. Maybe these boots. But I also kind of need to save all my iron for beacons and such like. I don't have much iron right now. So yeah, Curse of Binding chestplate. Jeb and I are laughing at the Curse of Binding and Unbreaking 3. A+ move. Dude! Okay, for a start, I can't believe Jeb is laughing at me right now. That's pretty crazy. Jeb and Dinnerbone laughing at me right now, but also, yes. If I still do this, if I still pull this whole thing on, man, like if we still complete this whole shebang, that's gonna be ludicrous. Curse of Binding and Unbreaking 3. Curse of Vanishing as well. Not that it matters, because the entire world vanishes along with me. Ah, right. So no Elytra, no flying for Pixel. Okay. I know what I could do. I could make an ender chest while I'm here. That would be an excellent move, because then we could actually carry a bit more stuff with us. And I could have some kit ready for me, I think, is going to be the ideal way of doing things. It'd be litty AF. Yeah, basically. Is this the snapshot? Yes, this is the pre-release. I haven't checked if the pre-release version 3 is out yet, if pre-3 is out. Because if it is, we probably need to update. But I don't know. Don't know if it is or not. I'm not seeing anything on the Reddit, so I assume not. People are usually pretty quick on the Reddit with this stuff. So, let's get some obsidian. And then let's find some mobs that I can use to mend this pickaxe. I might put mending on my sword eventually as well. If we can. So yeah, let's I think I actually had a lava lake on the way back to the end portal, which I have the cords for, so that's okay. But yeah, there's a lava lake over there that I could probably use to grab some obsidian. Ernie Sot, welcome back. We are back from the end into the overworld. The shulker is not with us, but I can probably grab the stuff I need to make it happen. I need to make some redstone blocks so I can bring redstone to surround the portal with. That's probably going to be the best strategy right now. And I've got a shulker box with me, so I could use that to store some stuff in. But yeah, of all the things to go wrong, let's be honest, the Curse of Binding chestplate is the least of our worries. At least it's not going to be potentially fatal. But oh gosh, I really wish I could have used that Elytra. Such a dirt move. I'm gonna put the pumpkin away. I'm gonna say we don't actually need the pumpkin, and that's probably gonna come back to bite me. So I'll store it in the shulker box. Why wouldn't I? Just so we have that available. And okay, the redstone can go in there. We need the piston. We need levers and stuff. Do I still have a lever? I do. Wonderful. Yeah, redstone, lever, piston, pumpkins. Yeah, freaking heck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, I need to tweet out something about that. Oh, Kane already did it. Thank you so much to everyone who's been tweeting out links to the stream. I have so many notifications on Twitter right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, right. Just put Curse of Binding on the pumpkin and wear that. Oh, don't. I would literally log out, make myself a resource pack where the pumpkin face didn't exist, and then log back in. I would go and download one of those, like, different GUIs so I didn't have to deal with the pumpkin. Let's take as much redstone as we possibly can, because that's going to be the best material to surround the portal with. Is there anything else I need to bring? That chest plate. Guess I'll leave it in there. Yeah, I've seen that you sent me an email, buddy. I'm gonna have to check that when I'm not streaming, thanks. I should probably bring more food as well. Should we cook some fish? Oh, I've got some pork chops in there. Alright, I'll use those. And I kind of want to mend my pickaxe, but I don't know if we can really do that without spending a lot of time like doing AFK fishing stuff like I was doing before the stream. I could even bump one of these up to efficiency 5. But I need the anvil again, don't I? Yeah, of course I do. Right. So, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a choice here. Do we stay in the overworld? Do we collect like iron and stuff? Do we make this like not entirely an end-based stream? Or do we want to try and go back to the end and complete what we started? Up to you guys. Azuma already made a resource pack like that. Yeah, I'd probably just go and download one of those. I at least need to get some more trees. Okay, it's dark out. Let's sleep. Actually, no, let's not sleep. Let's use this to gather some XP from these guys. Alright. Give me that sweet XP. Oh, yeah. And you, get wrecked. Let's mend the pickaxe bit by bit. I know it's going to be a lot quicker doing this with Enderman though, so... People are saying back to the end, complete the shulker, Enderman farm for XP. Putting on a piece of armor with cursive binding should be made an advancement. Yeah, in honor of, like, it's like the Pixel Riff's advancement. For maximum derpage. Oh man. I can't believe Jeb thinks I'm an idiot now. Alright, you, get gone. Oh, was he in the portal? Oh, he just went through to the nether. Oh gosh, that's that portal trap then. Weaponsmith, don't need you. Get out. It's mending this up a little bit, but yeah, it's not gonna be that efficient, is it? Right, let's sleep then, because I think the overall consensus is that we're going back to the end. How many players are there in the server? 1. Me. And that's all we need right now, because I'm derping enough for everybody. Right, is there anything that I would regret not bringing back to the end with me? I've got 3 diamond pickaxes, which I'll probably put in my shulker box. Just because I can. I think we'll probably be good with what we've got. More trees, though. Always need more logs. More logs for everything. Get out of here, skeleton. Don't need you right now. Let's switch to dark oak, seeing as we have so much of it locally, and it's going to be slightly easier to farm. We also have a ton of dark oak. Oh, new recipes. It's the first time chopping down one of these trees. That's almost unbelievable. So much nicer chopping it down with a proper axe, though. How am I for food? I've got a decent amount of food. I haven't really used all that much while I've been in the end, and I can always eat chorus fruit in a pinch. It's not going to be the best, but it's going to be possible, you know? That's the best thing about chorus fruit, in my opinion, is that it's also, despite all its weird properties and the fact that it teleports you and stuff, it's also a food source in the end, which is kind of what you need if you're stranded out in the middle of nowhere. And once again, we can also, I think at the end portal, I have a furnace of pork chops that has been cooking for a little while, so we should be okay. I don't need gunpowder anymore because I actually have no means of flying now. Because I'm an idiot. And that thing isn't even breaking yet. I don't know if you can fall into the void using chorus fruit. That's the thing. I don't think you can. I don't think it's really possible. Let's chuck out this oak wood because we don't need any of that. I just want to have a clearer inventory. I guess bringing as many blocks as I possibly could would save us a bit of mining time, so maybe I'll just bring some cobblestone from all of the mining that we did before. Yeah, just so we're not spending the entire time out in the end mining. Even though we have efficiency 4, it's still a bit of a chore to do, so... Pizza for breakfast, Katie, that sounds amazing. I could go for that right about now. We've got quartz and we've got cobblestone. We've got granite, I guess we could bring that with us. Let's bring the quartz. Let's make a massive white bridge in the end, because the quartz isn't going to be used for anything else. It's probably possible if there are no valid spaces to teleport. Yeah, that's a concern, but I don't know how it checks for teleport coordinates. If it does it by taxicab distance or what. And if it's vertical as well as horizontal, I don't know. Oh my gosh, the forest over there is burning down. Well, I guess there's a lava pit over there somewhere. That'll be a good source of obsidian for my forthcoming ender chest. Only you can prevent forest fires, guys. There it is. Hey, get obsidian. Okay, safety mining, commence. Form of obsidian. Yeah, I used to get really annoyed at forest fires in my worlds. I remember in my my original single-player series, I was always like, I always felt really guilty that forest fires started whilst I was walking past. Make a silk touch pick for the ender chest. Amazing suggestion. Thank you so much for reminding me about that. I completely forgot you need silk touch. Yeah, great idea. Great idea. One of these picks can be silk touch, because I've already got unbreaking and efficiency on both of them. And I have enough levels and a silk touch book even, so we are going to be good there. Get a beacon. Take that to the end. I do need to grind for wither skulls at some point. I have not yet done that. Yeah, I could have potentially... Oh, I know what I can do. I can mine some coal to get fortune pick mended. There we go. Get a little bit of that. Get some more coal as well while I'm at it. Do I have enough obsidian yet? I need one more for the ender chest. But yeah, I mean, end cities have ender chests in them, so I could have got an ender chest while I was out there, but the one... I was kind of expecting to find one on my original trip, I think, and that's why I didn't get one before we left, but then the end city we found didn't have an ender chest. Let's throw the coal in there. Throw that gunpowder in there as well, because I don't need it. And which of these? It was one of the books in the mini mill had silk touch on it. Silk touch. There we go. But I need to make an anvil, so I need to get more iron. Oh gosh, it's so circular. Minecraft, why you make me do this? Also, there's a fly or a bee or something buzzing around here right now, and I'm slightly worried that it's a wasp and it's going to come over and sting me. Gather all the iron. If you had to get a full beacon for this, it would probably be more efficient to make yourself a villager breeder and an iron farm. Mend, my pretty, mend! Mend! Oh, beautiful. Up to 400 and so already. Not bad. So we've got 14 iron. We need, I think, like 20-something for an anvil, right? No, 27 for the top, and then 4, so like 31. Ah, strip mine. I remember it well. Let's get this pickaxe mended with the redstone XP. Good old redstone. Overworld XP grinding machine. I'm sure there must be iron down here that I didn't dig up, because I've kind of been just looking for diamonds. So there must be some down here. AFK Fish Farms, the music is so soothing, yeah. Yeah, no, AFK Fish Farm had to be a thing because there's no way I would have got some of the enchantments that I ended up getting, and I really wanted to have, like, the best possible chance of beating the dragon, so I was like, I need to get Protection 4, I need to get Feather Falling. Having the Silk Touch at this point now is such a bonus. Also, there's a little mini squid farm happening down here by this waterfall. I could dye my shulker box while I'm here, actually, thinking about it. I might want to do that. Just for inventory organisation purposes. I think I should have enough iron now. I had 14 back at the base, so we can get on with things. We can enchant ourselves a silk touch pick. Hello, zombie. Happy birthday, Pix just woke up. Thank you, Thumper. Great to see you. How you doing? We're still working on this freaking challenge, but it's worth it every step of the way. Dinnerbone and Jeb have laughed at me in this stream, so I consider my day made. That's as much of a birthday present as anything could be. CC repping the original Hermit Order in the chat. Or what are they? The opposition Hermit Order now. I forget which. It's so hard to keep everything straight from that server. Oh my days. Right, let's smelt some iron, shall we? Let's split it between the two furnaces so it's a little quicker. Don't want to take up any more of you guys' time, right? Man, I need to get something to eat. I need to just go and grab myself some bread and butter or something. So, I will probably leave this going. I'll get into my mill so I can AFK a little bit for the moment. Not to actually get anything, but mostly to repair this this pickaxe a little bit more. If I put that in my offhand, then we can set this going and potentially crash OBS by the amount of times that I come in and out of full screen. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that hasn't crashed anything. You guys still hearing me? Good, because we're about to go on pause. I need to go and butter some bread, and I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Just got back in time for a $10 donation from Rocky Avalon. Thank you so much. Thanks, Pixel, for the awesome stream, and thanks, Dinnerbone and Jeb, for the awesome game. Gosh, we're in a thunderstorm right now. Didn't even realise. Makes the classical music all the more dramatic. So, here we are, back at the AFK farm. Pickaxe is healing up nicely. We've got Bane of Arthropods 4 book. So, living to the ripe old age of 31, we will try our best. But for now, I think it is probably time to sleep. Safe travels, Rocky. Look at all the zombies burning around that villager. Alright. So we've got a little bit more XP on this pickaxe now. A little bit more durability back up. Nice, okay. And I think we can probably probably get ourselves the anvil sorted out now. If I had any space for it. These eggs and stuff out of my inventory. And 27, that's exactly enough for 3 blocks. And then we've got a few more in here. There we go. We need 4 for the stem. That's it. How's everybody doing in the chat? Thanks again for showing up, much appreciated. I need to plug my laptop in just a second so that I can monitor the stream activity on the right-hand side over here. So you might have to bear with me for a second while I do that. We're getting a Silk Touch pickaxe right now. Could even make it efficiency 5 if I wanted to, but we don't need to worry too much about that. And if I had one more block of obsidian somewhere, I think I threw out 1 block of obsidian on the last stream, which I kind of regret doing now. But we can stash this in here. Yoink. And to be honest, I'm kind of tempted to apply mending to another one so I don't end up losing it. But you know what? We've got 1 mending pickaxe. I think that should be enough. The stem of an anvil. Yeah, I don't know what else you would call it. Like the stalk? The shaft? You could call it the shaft. Right, 1 more obsidian from somewhere. Oliver, the thunderstorm was in the game, not in real life. Although it feels humid enough right now that it was going to be a thunderstorm. I'm actually quite glad it isn't, because if there was a thunderstorm, I'd be kind of tempted to unplug all of my computer and stuff so it doesn't end up getting fried by some freak accident. So we're going to return to the scene of the forest fire. Grab ourselves a bit more obsidian from this pit. Yeah, we do kind of need a storm here. For lunch I have the laziest pizza baguettes imaginable. Tasty though. Right, that's that. That's what we need. We can pop down a crafting table and make ourselves an ender chest, folks. Boom, there it is. Right. So now we have to have the Silk Touch pickaxe on us to pick that up again. Thank you for reminding me of that. Oh no, roast pork! Put you out of your misery. There you go. A couple of extra pork chops for me. Ready cooked. GG. Might thunder there tonight, though. Okay, okay. Yeah, I imagine we'll be due a thunderstorm one of these days. We tend to get like a few... I went a bit Porky Pig then, speaking of which. We get a few thunderstorms in the UK around summertime. It always gets a little bit too humid and then it all kind of burns off. Electrical storms happen. Do I support Brighton Hove in football off to the Premier League? I have been seeing a lot of Albion flags up and around. There's one on the bus. There's like a house on the bus route into Brighton from where I live, which is a little bit outside, further down the coast. There's a house on that bus route that just has all of the flags and stuff outside, and they are going absolutely mad for it. I'm very happy for them. I think they'll probably get relegated again next season, but have fun in the Premier League while it lasts. I always say Premier League as well instead of Premier League now because... I listen to Americans talk about football more than I listen to British people talk about football, which is very strange, but it happens. You have to excuse me chomping on my lunch while we get over to the end portal again, but... I'm a hungry man. I got food to eat. I also need to go and plug my laptop in, so give me 2 seconds. There we go. caramelized onion sausage and red Leicester toasties for lunch. That sounds incredible. Can I have one? Oh, Elytra would have been so good right now, wouldn't they? I still can't believe myself. So yeah, you're now making those toasties for basically everybody in the chat. You can start your own catering business. This feels very refined. Playing Minecraft with one hand. Baguette in the other hand. Classical music on the playlist. Very peaceful. Feels like I should be smoking a pipe here. No, this is an all ages stream. Probably not going to be smoking anything. We need to be heading for roughly 1680 and 74, so that's taking us all the way in this direction to another roofed forest. Wearing slippers and a gown. That was basically me this morning. I was like, it's my birthday. Just gonna have a nice relaxed morning. And then this happened. Interesting pit. Would have got Etho's approval. Bit of Brahms for you guys. Hungarian Dances, number 7. Yeah, it's probably a 6-hour drive for us. So for a single toasty. I don't want to get too far up into the hills here. But I guess we can always water drop down if we need to. It was like taking a different route to the end portal every single time. Should have tried going through the nether, but I feel like enough stuff has gone through that nether portal outside of my base that there's probably just going to be tons of zombies around it in the end. So, we will connect the end portal to some sort of vague nether hub type construction eventually. Do I support Doc M duplicating items? He can do what he wants with the game as far as I'm concerned. As long as it remains entertaining, I'm all for it in Minecraft. We're almost there, folks. I think this might be the edge of the forest that becomes the roofed forest. A little bit of birch around here. Watch me just jump into a lava pit somewhere around here. Yeah, there's our roof forest over there. Fantastic. And it's almost nighttime, so we are making pretty good time, I think. If I was a hermit, would I fight for Ethos Pit or also declare myself as neutral? Well, I don't know. I'm British, you see. We love a good war. In all seriousness, I have no idea. Because I feel like a lot of what goes on that server is probably carefully planned behind the scenes. And I'm not sure how I would figure into those plans. And here we are. Back at the stronghold. I have no idea where I'm going now. I think it's this way. No, it's not. It was worth a try. Oh yeah, downstairs. That's where we need to go. Yes, at least I would have fire protection if I jumped into a lava pit. That is true. I don't intend to jump into a lava pit. I'll take the pork chops, thank you kindly. Dark oak sapling, gold nugget, don't need any of that. So yeah, I have nothing in this ender chest yet, but I have a feeling it will be somewhat useful. Fish farming is cheating. Yeah, but who cares? Like, it's still... If it means you can get to what you're doing faster and it's not harming anyone else, and like, to be honest, I'm pretty excited about some of the stuff they're doing on Hermitcraft because they've been able to skip that early game step of getting all the enchants and stuff you need. Personally, I'm all for it as long as it means more entertaining content for the rest of us. I'm in favour of basically anything that the hermits do right now. Like, I can't take sides for like NHO or opposition or whatever. I just enjoy watching their videos. Sooner or later, it's all going to have to come to an end, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what they do in the meantime. Schwa! Right, so our shulker is over there somewhere, so we should be able to get back to him with relative ease. And we've got so many tools right now that we can continue mining out some endstone if we need it. Which I kind of think we will, because we've got a ton of blocks we can build with, but we'll always need more. And I'm kind of tempted to... Let's take the Silk Touch pickaxe out. I'm kind of tempted to turf some of this stuff into my ender chest. Pumpkin and protection, chest plate, and the shovel can stay. I guess I'll put the fishing rod in there as well. I didn't mean to bring that with me. What else? Silk Touch pick doesn't go in there because I need that in just a second. I guess the potions and the elytra can go in there as well, because the elytra is not going to be used for a while. Schwa, the sound of an ender pearl throw. Yeah, basically. So I'm going to start using the shulker box more for the carrying of resources, so I can measure out how much endstone I've got and so forth. Right, let's throw that shovel in there. Bow. Pickaxe can probably go in there as well, because I don't think I'll need it. I've got unbreaking on all of these now, so they'll be good for another several thousand blocks. So, pick it up, and then let's start mining out some endstone from around here. Oh, ain't it so much nicer now that we have efficiency 4. My impression of shulkers yesterday, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. It's basically the noise they make. I would love to know how they came up with that noise, like, who did that, or like... I mean, I still love the fact that the ghast noises are all a cat making those noises. That's kind of my favourite thing about Minecraft, in a way. I'm a big fan of cats in general, and yeah. Ghasts can make those noises all day if they're cats. So let's throw a bunch of endstone in here. We'll probably end up with way more than we need, but that's kind of the point. As long as we don't end up with less. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. It's like somebody took a tape recorder to James Brown and was like, just, what's your opinion on the, I don't know, the current price of the shares on the stock market? Okay. Freaking love James Brown, man. Godfather of Soul. What a man. What a legend. $18 stacks of blocks, yep. Basically halfway there already. Just threw my fortune pick on the ground. Casually. Pepin just tweeted something at me. Okay, I will check that in a second. I think my pronunciation of your name has gotten worse. I kind of wish I could insta-mine this somehow. Like having a haste 2 beacon would be kind of nice. You hipsters and your Twitter. We can't help it. We're all Tweety birds. Say it like Pepe. Yeah, I guess so. Mr. Greg himself with the £5 super chat tip. Thank you very much. Happy birthday. Much appreciated. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Hearts in the chat for Mr. Greg himself. Really should have got myself another cup of tea with this little bite of lunch. There we go, got the stream back up on the laptop now, so hopefully that shouldn't go anywhere. It's like pound sterling better than Australian dollar. I don't know about that. I've had a couple of turbulent economic times recently. But that is possibly the most boring thing I can think of to talk about on this stream, so I'm not going to bother. Man, it's so nice to have a diamond pickaxe that isn't going to go anywhere. You painted your hair blue, Mikhail? That sounds amazing. You got birds building a nest above the dog's feeding stations. Aww. How do birds feel about dog food? I imagine they don't care. The seagulls in Brighton will eat anything. Remember me fondly. There was also a seagull outside the office where I used to work that always used to go around there, and I think the guy who lived in the house next door to my office actually used to like feed it and stuff, and we always joked that he was training it to attack redheads, because there were two people with like kind of red hair. One of them dyed it, I think, and the other one just was naturally ginger. And it always used to dive bomb them when they came to work and they were like at the front door and like a seagull would just come at them. And I was like, what does he have against these redheads that he's like training this seagull as like an attack seagull? It's like having a guard dog. What do you miss, Chadwin? We've been to the Overworld and back. I'm not sure at what point you you came in, but we are fully kitted out with some fresh tools. Some lovely enchanted gear. I put on possibly the worst chest plate known to man. Although that's probably a pretty good excuse to fight some Endermen right now, because yeah, I have a Curse of Binding Unbreaking 3 chestplate on that kind of needs to go if I want to use anything else, like, I don't know, Elytra at any point. It's not like I need to use Elytra, but it's a problem that I've got this chestplate on right now. How bad would it be if there was a chestplate that, like, protected me from a status effect, and I'd basically just consigned myself to not being able to complete the advancement until the chestplate went away? It could have been a leather tunic. That's true, but the leather tunic would break faster. That's my point. Yeah, Curse of Binding is not my friend. But that's the whole reason stuff like this is in the game, is for dirt moments like that, you know what I mean? Like, if that thing hadn't had Curse of Binding, then we wouldn't have had the laughs that we've all had together, right? Can Curse of Binding be on Elytras? I don't know, I haven't actually tested that. I presume it can. If not in survival mode, I'm sure you could apply it in creative. But then that's the tricky thing, because if you didn't have mending on your Elytra, then it would break, but once Elytras break, they stay broken, but they still stay as an item. So I'm not sure how that would affect things. You could potentially have that stuck on you for the rest of your life and not be able to use it. That would be terrible. If you enchanted it with Curse of Binding but not mending. I suppose if you died, that would be okay, but then I can't die in this world. That's the whole problem, really. Okay, I think we should have enough blocks now to make our little trip. Someone said we need 18 stacks of blocks to get back to the central island, and I guess it's probably going to work out to be a little bit less because of the actual radius of the island, or the circumference, or the diameter, whichever one of those applies. At least the chestplate doesn't have mending. That is true, because then that would be on me for all time. That would be like, we would die with this thing on. And the plan is not to die at all. They don't spawn with it in the world. No, of course, yeah. Elytras don't spawn with enchantments naturally anyway. You can put it on with an anvil. So if you gave somebody an Elytra with Curse of Binding but not mending, they would be wearing that for a very long time. The curse is real. So, I think we can probably get back over to the shulker from here. Have I got my ender chest? I have. Good. Good. Haven't left anything else around. Do you lose bound items if you die with a Totem of Undying equipped? I don't think you do. It'd be interesting to test that, but I can't really test it right now. The question is, do I risk ender pearling over this? I guess I do, because there's no real harm. There's the bridge. Wonderful. I can't believe we were so close to my end gateway. That's really funny. If only I knew. If only I had known. I want to get some Totems of Undying and dupe them. that would be a pretty sneaky way of doing this. But yeah, it would also mean I had to find a woodland mansion. And whilst I found several roofed forests in my world, I don't think any of them have a mansion nearby, so I don't know. I'm used to mansions being like tens of thousands of blocks out as well, so it would probably be a bit of a trek to go and find one, all things considered. Probably turn the music down just a touch, because these all tend to get a little bit dramatic in spots. There we go, we've got a stack of that. We can pillar or bridge or whatever over to this island. And let's get some chorus fruit hanging around on the bar just in case, because I don't want any of this to go wrong. Had to be very, very quiet. Yeah, hardcore mode, vintage redstone is part of Dinnerbone's challenge. Like, doing this in hardcore mode where you can't die at all is definitely part of the challenge. Hello, Enderman. It's not ultra hardcore though, so my health still regenerates without potions or whatever, but yeah, there's a massive, massive challenge undertaking here. So, I think we have enough stuff, and what I'm going to do to avoid anything like that happening again is to fill up my inventory with this stuff now, take the shulker box with me, and then every time we need to open up the shulker box, we need to make a platform. Hello, friend. I've missed you. Thank you for the levitation. Let's go. Do you think we need to hollow this out on either side to avoid suffocating either of us? There we go. So, our aim is to get 1,000 blocks that way. Let's do it. Dying with a totem undying equipped won't get rid of it either. You can't take off a broken elytra with cursor binding on it. There you go. There you go, see? That's going to be a problem. What's happened since I got bread and butter? I came back to the end. We are now continuing the bridge. And I might just have the stuff I need to get our shulker into the overworld as well. My main problem with that is that I don't know where the world spawn is, so I'll probably need to go back to my base, break the bed, and then, like, just to make sure I spawn and can retrieve the shulker after this, I need to spawn myself at world spawn in the overworld. I'm probably going to do this a stack at a time and move the shulker along a stack each time just to avoid having to come into contact with Enderman. And I know, like, the spawn distance is like 32 blocks or something like that, or 23 rather. So once we get out over the void, we're going to have to deal with Enderman regardless. I just want it to be as little of a hassle as possible. And getting out is always going to be frightening as all heck, but you know what, if anything, that's making me want to extend the platform just forever. And then just deal with the Enderman as we go. Because I got out of this boat once, and it took me out on the side, but there was a platform underneath me. New pre-release is being prepared. Godspeed you, Dinnerbone and Jeb. Looking forward to updating this world. Looking forward to Resistance being part of the challenge. I was planning to get Resistance anyway, just because, you know, for it to be legit, I feel like that's probably something we need to do. Okay, my hands are getting sweaty again. This is a problem. Stress intensifies, yeah. Too right. Yep, absolutely going to be backing up the world once the new pre-release comes out. But yeah, the boat should not drop me into the void. It it's supposed to get me out on dry land every single time. I just worry, guys. I just worry. Fire a bow at an Enderman's feet and they'll teleport away. Aren't they going to be mad at me, though? I don't want them to be mad. Chewing ASMR featuring pigs. Yeah, sorry about that. See you later, Jeffy Jeff. Not sure if I'll be streaming when you get back, but thank you for turning up and being a wonderful companion during the stream. Much appreciated. I'm sorry your end city didn't work out, but I fully acknowledge that was not your fault. Yeah, I do not want some aggro Enderman right now. That is absolutely the last thing I need. And they're on the platform already, which is great. Let's be bringing the shulker along with us. Yeah, maybe not... Hardcore is not the best environment to test mechanics like this. For sure. I'm holding down shift as hard as I possibly can right now. Yay, there you go. Get out of here. Gosh, I'm so worried that I'm gonna, like, sneeze or something and just fall off into the void. Here we go. Here we go. Shulker closes, shulker opens. We're at basically at 1,000 right now and closing in. This is not only one of the most delicate operations because of having to get the shulker back to the overworld in the first place, but this is also the most dangerous environment in which to do basically anything. Because if I fall into the void, it's absolutely all over. It's like being surrounded by lava, except there's no hope of escape. Should just break the block under an Enderman to deal with them easily on the platform instead of pushing them off. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I'm aiming to just move the shulker over a few blocks at a time each time so that we don't have to deal with Enderman at all. But breaking the block underneath them is not a bad idea. He got me that time. I do not want to levitate right now, so I'm going to wait until that wears off to get out of the boat. Well, that might actually help a little bit with my fear of not being on a full block when I get out. Okay, we're good. We're currently at 900 blocks. 900. Switch to chorus route before I exit the boat. Not a bad suggestion. Okay, we're almost at a stack of blocks placed. I think every stack we probably need to go back to the boat and move him. Just for the minimum amount of Enderman interference. I have the shift key held down so hard right now. Okay. Yeah, there's one. So if we do that, get out of here. I don't want to do that too much because I've got a limited amount of blocks and this is going to take forever otherwise, but that's not a bad strategy, all things considered. There's one a little bit further down as well. Okay, sweaty hands, sweaty hands. This is terrible. Emma Stallman, it's your birthday as well. Awesome stuff. Happy birthday to the both of us. Happy birthday to you. Still here, Combobulator Man. Yeah. Yeah. A lot has happened. So I figured I'd better keep going with this, and I want to get the shulker back from the end today. And it's really not going to be that much further. Like, the majority of the stuff has been done at this point. I just need to have courage and faith that we can pull this off. And switch to chorus fruit. Give ourselves a little bit of a gap. Oh, okay. Should draw some fan out as a birthday present if you want to, Ernie. Absolutely. How many near rip moments? We've had a couple. I think we've had more dirt moments than rip moments. The dirt moments have included dropping an entire shulker box of endstone into the void and putting a cursor binding chest plate on so I can't use elytra. Because let's face it, elytra would be awesome to have right now because it would be a brilliant, like, precaution against falling into the void. I just don't have that option. Yeah, the pixel spoon count is currently at 2. Rip count 1, spoon count 2. Currently at 800 blocks from 0, 0. Okay, we have a decent supply of blocks on us still, so that's good. Don't want my second shulker box to fall into the void. I didn't lose my elytra, I still have it. But I just can't wear it. What am I going to call the shulker? We don't actually need to name tag the shulkers because they don't despawn, but I probably should name tag it something. If we survive all of this, if we actually get this enchantment, this advancement rather, and I don't die at the end of it, I kind of want to do something with this world, but I'm not sure what. I feel like we should almost build something to celebrate or whatever. 760. It should be Jeff related. What's my Minecraft IGN? It's just Pixel Riffs. Just like my username everywhere. Make a giant duck as a sacrifice to all the chickens I've killed in memoriam. Name the shulker Mr. Jeff. He did come from an end city. Put the world up for download. That's the thing, like, the only point of putting this world up for download would be if I'd actually built anything cool, which I haven't, you know? There really isn't a whole lot of stuff that would be interesting for people to look around, you know? Build the end city Jeff always wanted. Build a monument of every potion colour or something that represents the effect. That's not a bad suggestion, I like that idea. Then again, it's going to be a little bit less exciting for people than actually seeing this advancement pulled off if we do it. I basically just want to get the end portion of this out of the way because it's the most dangerous segment, really. You've got the void either side of you, you've got the Enderman. Like, once we bring this shulker back to the overworld, we never really need to go to the end again. And the end and the Ender Dragon were always going to be the most difficult parts of this whole thing to achieve. Oh, of course there's one right behind him. Oh gosh! No! No! Oh, we can't do it. We can't do it. No. I got killed. We did so well. We did so well, guys. Eating a chorus fruit doesn't work. That's something we learned. Oh gosh. Yeah. Happy birthday! So, we have a decision to make here, people. Let's spectate the world for a bit. Nearly a full day. Nearly a full day. Oh gosh. Distance by Elytra 0. So much AFK fishing. At least I don't have that chest plate on. Well, folks. I should have played it safe. Should have pushed him off. I can't be mad. That's why it's a challenge. I'm glad you've all been here for this. I really am. Like, I don't want to get, like, all sappy or whatever. I'll turn off the happy music. Here we go. So, yeah, we have a decision to make. Yeah, I didn't get to eat a cake. No slices of cake eaten. So I really want to do this. That's the problem. I really want to get this done. It's a huge setback. Restart and learn from experience. We have a few options. We can just say, challenge defeated. Like, the challenge defeated us. Which I don't want to do. Can I do open to LAN enable cheats? No, it's not going to work that way. I don't think you can do that on hardcore worlds. We can start a new world and go again. Which I might start on this stream, but I'm sure as heck not going to get very far. I only really want to stream for like another half hour, because I don't want this to take all day. Much as I would love to be spending the entirety of my birthday streaming, I obviously have to do some other stuff. Or the third option, which I'm not super happy with, is I have a backup of this world from a while ago. Basically from before we started this stream. So none of the work to get like the shulker back from the end has been done. But we could restart it from there. But I'm not happy with that. Like, I don't want to checkpoint it. That's kind of not the point of this challenge. Like, the point is that you can't restart the world, like, from a checkpoint. Because that's just, like, respawning, right? I mean, you've lost a bit of progress, but you're just, like, respawning. I'm not gonna, like, spawn myself back into this world. I'm not gonna, like, use an MBT editor or something. So I'd either reload it from a previous save, or that'd be it. I don't think I want to do that. I want it to be a continuous world, you know? Stop streaming, start a new world, get up to a good point, and then start streaming again. I mean, yeah, we could, but then I don't see the point in playing survival Minecraft just by myself. You know, the stream is the point. The stream is kind of the point. At least you don't have to worry about backing up the world when the new pre-release comes out. Yeah, silver linings, right? Okay, Kane is posting a poll in the chat, which I assume is, should we give up, start over, or restore a backup? Cheaty McCheatface. Start over is kind of getting the overwhelming majority. I love that nobody has voted give up. I love you guys. I'm not sad about this at all. Like, I'm frustrated a little bit, but sad is the wrong word for it. Like, I love the opportunity to stream for you guys. Take a break, take a Kit Kat, come back for the pre-release. When is the pre-release going to drop? Is it going to be soon? Have a break, have a Kit Kat. I like that. I need to go to the shop and get some more milk for tea. Okay, in about 10 minutes. So I've got time to run to the shop for some milk. Yeah, I love no one wants me to quit. That's what the poll's looking like right now. Start over. Yeah, restore a backup is not an option. I really don't think it's an option. And you guys, I love you guys' commitment to this whole idea that you're with me on that. Oh, gosh. That's the hype right there. That is the hype right there. Rip count 2. I can't believe it. We did so much. Like, we had, like, so many options. I've never been killed by an Enderman. That's the thing. A mob never killed me. It just put me in a position to die easy. Here are the stats if you want to see them. Mind an awful lot of endstone. Oh gosh. Right. Guys. I am determined to do this. I really think we need to do this, but I need to take a break. Maybe I'll come back to it later this afternoon. But I'm going to take a break right now. I'm going to wait for pre-release 3 to come out so it's a little bit more official when it comes to Resistance being part of the challenge and everything. I want to thank all you guys for showing up. This has been hilarious and incredible, and it's been a fantastic experience, even if it didn't ultimately end the way I wanted it to this time. We got a dragon head above the door. That dragon fight went so well as well. That's almost the worst thing about it, is we had a textbook dragon fight. We made an AFK fishing farm, and there's just all this stuff that, like, yeah, the things could happen again. Right, so keep an eye on my Twitter, because I'll probably tweet out if we're going to be streaming later on today, or if I just call it a day and then come back to this another time later in the week, maybe. We will see, but I have some other stuff to do, and I need to go and run some errands. I need to go and buy the Kit Kats that Dinnerbone has promised us. So yeah, I'll be back, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this whole time. It's been great. It's been great, and we'll be back. This challenge will return, no doubt about it. Take care, folks. See you guys soon. Bye for now.